ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ କ୍ରୀଡ଼ା ସଂସଦର ସାଧାରଣ ସଭାପତିଙ୍କୁ ଅନୁରୋଧ କରୁଛୁ ମୁଖ୍ୟ ଅତିଥିଙ୍କୁ ନେଇ ପଡ଼ିଆ ମଧ୍ୟକୁ ଯାଇ ଖେଳାଳିଙ୍କ ସହିତ ପରିଚୟ ପ୍ରଦାନ କରିବେ।
Welcome to the final of the second SUNDARGARH district level women football championship for the year 2023. We bring the live action to you from the DAA Stadium, SUNDARGARH. The exciting clash between Kuarmunda 11 versus the Rourkela steel plant. Both sets of players are making their acquaintances with the chief guests, the esteemed dignitaries who are going to grace this occasion. It might just be the biggest game of these girls have played in their career so far. They should just not let the occasion get to them. Just they need to relax themselves, play the beautiful game they love. Let their talking through the game and see what the future will hold for themselves. Remember, we are just 80 minutes away from seeing a champion. The officials getting to know each and every player, just giving some words of inspiration and courage. Games of these kind will definitely bring the players into the limelight. They can use this as a launch pad for their career and move on to the next phases, that is the state team, the national team, and very soon to the very top of the footballing pyramid in women's football. Now we are going to have an honorary kickoff as the match officials look to kickstart the game. Well, they have done it quite well in their day, but right now, do they have what it takes to kickstart the game? After a lovely run up, there goes a fine first kick, and we're about to have a second one. And finally, we're done with the honorary kickoffs, aren't we? We are inching closer towards the start mark. A warm picture between the dignitaries and the players. This moment will be etched in the minds of all the players from both the sides. They will be looking to make a positive impression here over the scouts. And now the inspirations are over. It is time for the players to give their all on the pitch. Coach's words will certainly be ringing, but it is now up to the players. And we have Reena Tirke officiating the game, Palmati Oram, Sumari Lakra, the sideline officials, and Basanti Kishan being the fourth official. We have both the captains with us for the toss, and Durga Madhav Nayak joins as the match commissioner. And me, Pranav Venkatesh, your commentator. A pleasure to bring the live action to you from Sundargarh. Ashrita Kangadi, Kuarmunda's captain, lined up with Aarti Anima Kadia from Rourkela Steel Plant to decide who takes the kickoff.
ନୀଳ ରଙ୍ଗ ଜାର୍ସିରେ ରାଉରକେଲା ଷ୍ଟିଲ୍ ପ୍ଲାଣ୍ଟ ଦଳ
The lineup for
କେମିତି
Kuarmunda,
କ୍ଷେତ୍ରରୁ ଆକ୍ରମଣ କରିବେ
Isha Jajaria in
ହଳଦିଆ
goal,
ରଙ୍ଗର ଜାର୍ସିରେ
and the number 10 and the
କୁଆରମୁଣ୍ଡା
inspirational
ଏକାଦଶ
captain, Ashrita
କିପରି ପଥରୁ
Kangadi,
ଆକ୍ରମଣ କରିବେ
will be their main source going forward. She
ରେଫରୀ
will have
ଅଛନ୍ତି
help from Sanam
ରୀନା
Hasda and
ତୁର୍କୀ
Sushma Badayak.
ଆସିଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ
The
ରେଫରୀ
defense
1
will hinge on
ପାର୍ବତୀ
Pramila
ଓରାମ
Kishan and Joshna Lakra
ଆସିଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ ରେଫରୀ
shoring
2
up the defensive line
ସୁମନି
together.
ଲାକ୍ରା
Anil Mins is
ଚତୁର୍ଥ
going to
ଅଧ୍ୟକ୍ଷରେ
coach
ଅଛନ୍ତି
the team.
ବାସନ୍ତୀ କିଷାନ ମ୍ୟାଚ୍ କମିଶନର ଅଛନ୍ତି ଜାତୀୟ
And
ରେଫରୀ
Rourkela
ଦୁର୍ଗା
Steel
ମାଧବ
Plant,
ନାୟକ
Josna Tapo in goal.
ହେଡ୍ ଅଫ୍ ରେଫରୀ
Arti
ଓଡ଼ିଶା
Anima Kadia, the number 11, a dangerous
ଝିଲିକରେ
midfielder.
ଅଛନ୍ତି
They have enough
ପୂର୍ବତନ ଜାତୀୟ
firepower in
ଖେଳାଳି
Fulanti Topo and
କାର୍ତ୍ତିକ
Seema
ରକ୍ଷା
Kujur up front. Purnima Kujur and Parbati Kujur will be the defensive linchpins trying to sweep up attacks. The players are involved in one final team huddle before we get underway at the DAA Stadium. We're just there, aren't we? The referee checking the final checks. And we are underway at the DAA Stadium for the second Sundargarh district level Women Football Championships final between Kuarmunda and Rourkela. Remember, attacking from left to right of your screen in all yellow are Kuarmunda, and playing in their usual trademark all blue from right to left are Rourkela Steel Plant. A bit of midfield scrap in there, but Rourkela crossed their half for the first time. Going forward, trying to swap passes. The number 10, Shweta, trying to change the direction. Well read by the defender. It's going to be a throw in for Rourkela. Kalabati taking the throw in. The ball does make its way into the box, only to be pushed back. Can she deliver the cross in? Trying to square it, and now the cross, a wasteful one, goes out for a goal kick. Kuarmunda survived the first wave of Rourkela attack. Can they build on this and push past the halfway line? Launch towards the halfway line. It did take a touch of the Rourkela player. Kuarmunda have themselves a throw in on the left flank. Always remember, coming into the finals, these aren't the games that we expect high quality from right from the word go, because there is so much on the stake. One mistake and you're potentially losing out on trophy. So both sides tend to start slowly, get their first passes in, be sure about their opponents, and then go all guns blazing into the attack. Good shielding of the ball from the Rourkela captain. Ball spread out to the left wing. Number 19 trying to beat a marker, but will instead win a throw. Pragmatism is the word I'm looking for from both sets of coaches. It will be a defense first approach and then attack when it is okay to. The defender missing the ball. A tame cross launched into the box there. Rourkela not making much of the defensive error from Kuarmunda. Joshna Lakra getting away with one. She kicked there instead of the ball for an easier clearance, but luckily it goes unpunished. The ball launched into the air again. Rourkela dominating the early possession. The number 10 trying to let it run, but it's a good steal from Gangamani. Still with Kuarmunda. Trying to go central. The captain plays a fine ball into the middle, but the defensive line of Rourkela stepping up. Nutmegging past two players. A skillful run there from the midfielder. Trying to play a defense piercing pass that was cut out by the centre backs. But here are Rourkela on attack once again. They have made their intentions clear. Kuarmunda have to storm. Have to pass through the storm now. While shielded by the captain. Arati wins a throw in for her side. This time Josna Lakra says no missing the ball as she heads it out. They are going to use a long throw in to launch the ball into the box. Kalabati simply finds the captain. There goes the cross into the box. But just again off target, not worrying the goalkeeper. Jajaria happy to pick it and simply plays it for one of her centre backs to take it. It is going to be Josna again. This time she gives it the laces instead of chipping it. But the opposition captain will cut it out. And Rourkela keeping possession in the middle of the park. It's a fine pass, but the midfielder not able to trap the ball. Kuarmunda able to come away with it. Well defended by Rourkela. They have the ball on the turnover. The number 10's pass. Finally kept in control. And there goes the one defense splitting pass they're looking for. Just overhits it. The number 19 has some crossing options. Goes for the cross. Just sails harmlessly. A superb attacking move from Rourkela. Deepti Rani Kujor. It all started with her pass. A superb pass in behind the defensive line. Needed a better delivery. First big chance of the game created by Rourkela. And this time Kuarmunda enough of losing the ball from goal kicks. They are taking it short. Trying to make a fashion statement there, isn't she? Wearing studs of two different colors. Some good link-up play between the Rourkela forwards, but they just can't keep it rolling. Heavy touch, bailed out by the alert positioning of a teammate. Kuarmunda on the ball. Trying to launch it upwards. Laying it short, intercepted in the middle. The ball just launched too randomly. And the Kuarmunda's number 13 couldn't get there on time. Now that's another fine control by Deepti Rani. Well, you want your strikers to be much more proficient on the ball rather than just striking. And that's a good skill. Nutmegging her marker. But then again, Rourkela's alert defensive positioning helps them clear the situation away. Throw in striking the arm. Launched up the field in hope of finding someone in yellow. But it will just be a goal kick. Kuarmunda slowly growing into the game. They were overwhelmed for the first 5 minutes by Rourkela's aggressive approach. And now it looks like they're finding their passes. The players are getting relaxed and finding themselves. Ball kept in play. Rourkela launching it forward. Deepti Rani's lay off into her own half. Look how deep she is playing. Just very unselfish from the striker. Dropping deep to make the play. The number 3 switches to the left flank. Number 10 beats a marker into the box. Past one, but unable to cut onto her right foot and unleash a shot. Kuarmunda can go forward with a devastating counter-attack now. That is very clever from Kritika Shetty. Just puts a body between the ball and draws a foul from the opposition captain. Just make the most of the situation. Kuarmunda have the first chance of the game to launch a delivery into the opposition box. Ask them some questions. It is going to be Pramila Kishan. Can she arrow a successful delivery into the box with the right foot? Chips it into the box, straight at the goalkeeper. Josna Tapo forced to act, and she does well on the first time of asking. Just a rather easy shot on target, but she had to be sure to catch it with confidence. Captain knocks it with her head, sending it forward. The player trying to shield it. It looks like the final touch did come off her. No, says the referee. It is going to be a throw in for Kuarmunda. Deepti Rani chased them with vigor, trying to win something. That's a tad unfortunate, you have to say, but Rourkela won't mind. They're keeping the ball well. The odd deflections are helping their cause. Number 19, unable to get the power on that pass. Just a little bit scrappy at the moment. Both sides very focused on getting the attacks from one end of the pitch to the another. The player gets no sympathy from the referee despite going down. It is going to be a throw in for Kuarmunda. Parvati Kujur complaining that she was brought down, pulled from behind. But the referee Reena sees no harm in it. It is another chance for Pramila. She went for goal last time, but can she throw it perfectly? Flicked inside the own box. Rourkela can counter clinically. Now, can Deepti get there? Good positioning from the defender. She had to be alert. Deepti Rani chased the layoff, wanting to get there ahead of her defensive partner. But thankfully, Manisha Mins had a much better positioning, had a jump start on her opponent and won the race. Deepti again. Mehek Topo. Another battle again between Mehek and Deepti Rani. Deepti wins a corner. She wants to take it herself. But the coach instructs her to be in the box, to be on the receiving end if a suitable delivery arrives. This is how the strikers earn their bread, put the ball into the back of the net. Delivering isn't their best effort. Seema Kujur's right-footed in swinger now. A great delivery, misses everyone. It's a deflection there. Played goalwards, still in the scrap. And finally, even now they can't get it away. The number 10 looking for options. Good defending there from Kuarmunda. And they can go the other way on the break now. The deflection comes to their aid. But Parbati not giving an inch to the attacker. Defending the situation supremely. Now that was a huge chance for Rourkela on the other half. They just had to find the shot in, and inside the box, Kuarmunda's pull back. A chance for Rourkela to clear their lines. Here is the captain. That is the agility we love to see. A great shift of direction, but the clearance wasn't a great one. Lobbed into the opposition territory, but that was just aimless, wasn't it? Rourkela have been the dominant side, but their opponents not going away. Goal kick intercepted in the middle by Kuarmunda. While giving you a brief summary of how the tournament went, we started with 16 teams, with 4 groups having 4 teams each. The teams played each other one time. And wow, talk about that for skill from Deepti Rani. She did brilliantly, but she was unable to get the final product out there. Geeta Kishan took no nonsense and no bait from the opposition striker. Well, these sides were put in Group B and Group D respectively. Kuarmunda finished second in Group D, and probably not many people had them as the favorites for the tournament. But as we entered the knockouts, all they needed was one good performance after the another, stringing 2 incredible wins to make it to the finals. Rourkela Steel Plant, on the other hand, were placed in Group D, and they finished as the group winners. Naturally, with their attacking flair, you expect them to be the favorites for the game. Yes, this is an occasion of David versus Goliath, if you're looking for an example. Now, this has been the team. Deepti Rani again with another fancy skill, pulling the ball back to shift the direction, but not getting sufficient control. Already the 4th or the 5th duel, Mehak Topo and Deepti are contesting, developing into a nice rivalry on their left flank. The last corner caused plenty of troubles for Kuarmunda. Can they defend better this time? Seema Kujur. With an in-swinger. Goes towards the far post. Missed by everyone again. But this time it will be fetched on the right wing. A low cross launched. Kuarmunda can get away on the counter. Now a good slaloming dash there from the player to win the possession. And she even wins a free kick in the process. Her momentum carrying her into the tackle. That was a great interception, you have to say. Nipped the danger in the bud. But her momentum made her run into an opposition player and win the free kick. Seema Kujur, can she be third time lucky towards the edge of the box. Knocked wide. She does get there now. It's a break opportunity. But a very good sliding tackle from Parvati. Denying Kuarmunda a clean run through on goal. That is what it takes at this stage of the tournament. You need to put your body on the line. In the process, she has just committed a foul. Beg your pardon, this is going to be a throw in. Parmila. Rourkela's captain cuts the attack out. Flag raised for an offside. Call there. Too eager to get the attack kick started. They're just hoofing it upwards without checking the position of her teammates. Well, you have to give respect to Kuarmunda for making a strong entry into this game again. After the first 5 minutes, they didn't face themselves. And once they're attacking, Rourkela are actually finding it quite difficult to get out of their own halves. There goes the drop kick from the goalkeeper. Possession surrounded cheaply once again. Here's Kuarmunda, gap in the middle. Good block from the opposition captain, but she can't get the ball away. Or she can. Sandwich between two players. That's some good link-up play. Now they're just too eager to have some vertical progression. I think it will do Rourkela a world of good if they can slow down the tempo of this game. Pratibha Barla and Deepti Rani. Deepti always trying to play off that flank. She doesn't want to be central, wanting to be the offensive outlet on the wing. But now that's a great turnover. Here is the number 8 trying to slice that pass towards the other end of the pitch. Geeta Kishan's idea was right, but she didn't get enough power on that pass to curl it to the striker. Almost halfway through the half, it has been an exciting contest. It started off slowly, Rourkela dominating the opening possessions, but afterwards, Kuarmunda have made a strong comeback into the game. They're looking the better side now. They're trying to play through the center of Rourkela's half. They're combining their forwards well enough. Geeta Kishan and especially the captain Ashrita exchanging passes in the middle third of the pitch to good effect. Rourkela, on the other hand, are playing as if it was the final minute. Every minute they're trying to pump the ball up, send it forward towards goal. They just need to relax and slow down the tempo of their game. Realize that their power is in the passing game. Just a cooling break for the players to get concentration and few words from their coaches just in between. The referee already eager for the players to get the game underway. We have few anxious fans looking for who is going to come out on top. Pramila has been the player on most of the set pieces for Kuarmunda, including the throw-ins as well. Another loss of possession in their own half cheaply for Rourkela. They should look to avoid it. And the number 8 pass well flicked by the number 10. Now this is where they're playing dangerously. In their own half, giving the ball away, not going to help their cause one bit. Ball lashed forward. Kuarmunda can't retain it. Deepthi laying it off onto the left flank. The captain makes a dash. Tries to find the support. The idea was right and the defender misses it. Now Shweta Kujur, can she keep it in play? It's a good flick. Change of direction. And winning the ball through a throw-in. They can't let the lapse of concentration hurt them in the biggest game, can they? Every player needs to be switched on for 80 minutes. Jyotsna Topo collecting the gift and going for the drop kick now. Heavy touch. Again cleared upfield. Rourkela will just let it run out for a throw-in. This is the game they want to be playing. Just be slow, be patient in their approach, extract errors from their opponents. A physical coming together between the players. The referee playing full advantage, but it's a superb tackle. Now that's how you time your challenges to perfection. What a great challenge that is from the centre back. Inside the box, just as the forward was about to pull the trigger, she slides in, makes contact with only the ball and nothing else. Inside the penalty area. Now a quick throw in launched long. Rourkela. Rourkela's number 10 pushing the ball away towards the touchline, where she will just concede a throw to her opposite number. It's a good change of direction. Can she enter the box? There are options for the cutback, but that's a poor touch there from the forward, letting the team down. Rourkela cannot clear their lines. They're getting the ball into the box at 1,000 miles an hour every time they try to clear. Silky move there from the number 11 Ganga Mani. She has sped past a marker, entered the box. The cutback idea was right, but the first touch from the forward, just letting the ball slide away from her, thus ending the attack. Now this is a much better goal kick from Topo. Another odd deflection coming to Rourkela's aid. It has been the second or third time that the odd ball bouncing has come in their favor. They need to make such opportunities count. Kalabati trying to find Deepthi Rani. She's playing everywhere. Peeling off the left, peeling off the right, except staying central. Maybe they need someone in the middle of the pitch to put a chance away if they do create one. There haven't been any clear-cut chances in the game so far. Throw and pump towards the edge of the D. Comfortably cleared. But only as far as the centre backs of Rourkela. Captain loses both her markers at one time with a silky touch. But the follow-up was just a poor directionless pass. The number 10 intercepting the throw. Shweta Kujur. Making the progression up the pitch with some long throw-ins. Gangamani again, causing problems. The captain, Arati, alert to the danger. Look how far Pramila is pushing up the pitch to take the set pieces. Miscues the ball and tries to rescue the situation, but she only ends up miscuing it even badly. Respite there for Rourkela. Can the girls from the City of the Steel take a step further? They've been under the pump from the last 10 minutes. It's a very needed challenge, you have to say, from the defender. She had to get it right on target. Well, it is safe to say that Rourkela have lost any sort of control over the game. It is all in Kuarmunda's favor right now. Brilliant effort from all the players. Pressing their opponents, winning the ball back, and trying to put meaningful attacks together. That's a terrible mistake there. Charge. The player was trying to change the direction mid-air. Arti Khadia. There was no intent, but still, the sudden change of direction means that the coming together looked worse than it actually was. The player jumping onto her marker. The referee very, very lenient. She's still checking the aftermath. Well, there will be no booking certainly, but the medical team is being brought onto the field. It is a physical sport. The contacts will be there. The injuries will be there. And the referee has displayed her leniency to perfection here. Protecting the player first and seeing if anything could be done on the booking front later. Players' welfare is all that matters in these kind of situations, isn't it? The physio onto the field to offer some treatment to the player initially. Half an hour into the game, just 10 minutes away from halftime. Remember, we're having two halves of 40 minutes each that will be followed by penalty shootouts if we are deadlocked. At this stage, we cannot pick a clear favorite for the final. Both sides have had their good moments. Rourkela more so in the earlier minutes of the half. Well, after that, it's all been Kuarmunda's way. Can the team in yellow make the good approach count and take a lead before the interval? Or can Rourkela regain their golden touch in the first 10 minutes in the final 10? They have a numerical disadvantage for the moment. They will be playing with 10 as the player goes to the sideline for receiving the treatment. Battling with the opposition captain. Kuarmunda can't break freely. And now is the time for them. Can they make the numerical advantage count? The layoff was a poor one. She just had to find it to the right channel. Deepti Rani afforded time and space. But the winger gives the possession away cheaply. But here is the captain of Rourkela. With another turnover. They're just not making much of the ball they've been seeing. Now this is just like it. But on this occasion, the number 19, Fulanti Topo, trying to be too clever. Trying to run the ball and then burst past a marker. It's just not happening for the Rourkela forwards. Good rescue from Ashrita. Kuarmunda's captain in the middle of the pitch has been the source of inspiration for her teammates. Now another piece of decent skill. The ball shifted to the right flank. Good pass slipped in. And now the number 14 gets the cross, but she terribly misses it. It's a lovely move from Kuarmunda. Sushma Badaik should have bent the ball in towards the 6-yard box, but she ends up opening her feet and her balance just takes the ball outside safely for a goal kick. Now again, look at the time they're having in the middle of the pitch. Rourkela are just happy to give lot of time and space to Kuarmunda in the middle of the pitch. Will it come back to bite them? One successful through pass or a lob pass is all it takes to break the defense. They can't be risking by pushing players behind the ball. They have to be proactive on off it and press the opposition as well. The goal kick goes straight out of play. Josna trying to launch, missed by the defender. Now inside the box, the centre back alert to it. Another ball launched in. The goalkeeper charging out makes the successful claim. She could have let it go for a goal kick, but no risk taken in a game of this magnitude, especially. Again, another superb claim and the pass. Kuarmunda have been brilliant after that jet lagged start in the first 10 minutes. The defenders, especially, the number of times they've successfully taken down the clearances from the opposition and are picking long balls to attack. It is a team effort, but they are missing that final delivery. Sushma Badaik had a great chance just a couple of minutes earlier to deliver into the box. Can they find that final pass and the goal that will put them in a pole position in this final? Parvati's throw in, yielding another one for her side. Entering the final 5 minutes of the half. Cut into the ground. Deepti, don't know who was her target there. The idea was right. She wanted a run to be made from the striker, but she doesn't get it. Either ways, Rourkela still have the possession in the form of a throw-in. They're trying to attack that left wing with numerical superiority. But in that tight lane, you have to be very sure about your passing because they're misplacing many of the passes outside the touchline for throw-in. Pass cut out in the middle. Rourkela can go forward. But again, they're trying to play the Hollywood pass. The coach has to instill some patience in their players because every time they get the ball, they're trying to progress it very quickly, trying to surpass the midfield and go into the final third. Enjoy the possession. Wait for the opponents to commit and then hit them when they least expect it. Do Rourkela need a change of shape? Do they need an extra midfielder there to control the tempo of the game? Kalabati with a throw in. Easily defended. And the captain, Arati, very uncharacteristically gives the ball away to the opponents. Now this is some pressing, but Deepti Rani's pass down the line will just trickle out for a throw in for Kuarmunda. The number four's long throw-ins have been a part and parcel of the game. It has asked many difficult questions to the opponents, but looks like something caught the notice of the referee. It is a player down. And in pain, looks like her final has come to a premature end there. As the player clutches her hamstring. The physio charging out again. Arti Kadia, who just received treatment early on, was back. She's taking a good part in this game. And now again, we spit on the fitness of Kuarmunda's player. Can she get back up? In the bustling heat of Sundargarh, the crowd are waiting patiently to see who will be the star of the game, who will be the player that puts their side in front in the all important final. Again, we are going to the touch lines for the player to be treated.
Added
This
time
time,
2 minutes.
Kuarmunda will be down to 10. And we just now received news that we are going to have 2 minutes of added time. Well, there have been very little stoppages except the injury treatments. And it is fair to say it is a correct number. Now again, the technique was good, bringing the ball, but the agility just wasn't there. Rourkela's captain, playing as the centre back on that occasion, trying to drop deep to make the play. Now Kuarmunda, the player looking for options, tries to play a delicious through ball down the center. But Rourkela's defensive blockade will block that easy pass. There's the give and go. But the go on this occasion was just overhit. Should have kept it simple, should have kept it grounded. But Fulanti Topo disappointed with the pass she received. Arati finding Deepti. Trying to play another pass around the corner. It is just not happening for them. The link up play that came so well during the first 10 minutes just fizzled out to nothing. Every time they're receiving the ball, they're just kicking it out of play. Arati on this occasion. Josna with this throw in. Might be into the final attack of the game, of the half, beg your pardon. Josna wants it. Can she use her rocket arm? Can they take the lead with the last action of the game? Goes towards their position centre backs. Rourkela centre backs don't budge. And the number 5's kick goes straight out of play, and with that, the referee
Half time
brings
ହେଇଯାଇଛି
the half to an end.
half time ସୁଦ୍ଧା ଉଭୟ ଦଳ ସମାନ ସ୍ଥିତିରେ ଅଛନ୍ତି
Well,
କୁଆରମୁଣ୍ଡା
if you
ଏକାଦଶ
talk about
ଶୂନ
it, the game had
ରାଉରକେଲା ଷ୍ଟିଲ୍ ପ୍ଲାଣ୍ଟ ଶୂନ
flashes of brilliance, but both sides very, very cautious in their approach, not wanting to concede first. Well, in the higher demand of not wanting to concede first, they forgot to score first as well. Kuarmunda and Rourkela steel plant are still deadlocked at 0-0 as we take a short break during the halftime in the second Sundargarh district level women football championships final for the 2023 year. Rourkela had a strong start to the game, but it fizzled out as Kuarmunda took charge of it. There were a couple of half chances, a good cutback brought into the box, and a dangerous situation where a cross would have resulted in a tap in, but the cross was mishit for Kuarmunda. They feel that they should have been the team in the lead. Rourkela, on the other occasion, with the first corner of the game, pretty much had a deflection fall their way kindly, but the shot was blocked. They need to get out of this shock. They need to slow the game and grow into it slowly in the second half. What does it have in store for us? Join us on the other side of this short break as we find out who will be the champions after the next 40 minutes.
Rourkela steel plant PW পটল আক্রমণ করবে কুয়ারমুন্ডা একাদশ এনকেকে পটল আক্রমণ করবে
Welcome back to the second half after a short break. Both the players are ready now.
তাঙ্কু সহযোগ
What
করছেন
specialty from coaches do we have in the halftime?
বালমতি ওরাম অ্যাসিস্ট্যান্ট রেফারি টু সুমনি লাকড়া ফোর্থ অফিসালি অসন্তি
What is the tactics? Was it the halftime inspirational charge that gets the players going? We will see what the halftime talk was all about. As both players again form a customary huddle to get the coach's message loud and clear and deliver on the pitch. Rourkela Steel Plant had the better start to the game. They will be hoping to have a similar spell in the second half as well and not let it go midway. Remember, if the game does remain at 0-0, we are going straight into the penalty shootouts. And so the second half begins as we're deadlocked at 0-0 between Kuarmunda and Rourkela Steel Plant. Attacking from left to right of your screen in their all-blue famous strip are Rourkela. And attacking the other way from right to left in yellow and yellow are Kuarmunda. The captain intercepts the square pass, but they cannot get it away on time. Arati under pressure, but she does well to find the pass to the right flank. There is the number 10, Shweta Kujur, wins the throw-in. Start with positive intent from Rourkela. Kalabati trying to lay it off to Deepthi Rani. The striker's heavy touch takes it out for a throw-in for Kuarmunda. Captain misses to fire it, and the attack will progress. A heavy touch there, but very luckily Kuarmunda still on the ball. But the number 7 puts in a great challenge. So does the number 15, using their physicality. But even if they can't clear their lines, they do get ahead with the ball. Late to Deepthi. She will spread it to the right wing. And for the first time, she directs where she wants to put the ball. But the number 10 there, Sweta, doesn't get any sort of bend on the ball to bring it back towards the striker charging in. She plays it straight to the goalkeeper. The number 8, Karate, kicking the ball with the outside of a boot. Geeta Kishan, very nearly winning a throw in for her side. It looks like Rourkela have got the message loud and clear. Just take it slow. When you're on the ball, just enjoy it. Deepthi Rani giving the ball away yet again. After a good skillful start, she has fizzled out of the game. Had very little impact when it comes to making runs or even have decisive touches. Again on the left-hand side. Beating the fullback for pace. The number 19 gets the cut back in. The defender had to react. And Pramila concedes a corner. This is much better from Rourkela. Fulanti Topo with a superb touch to burst past Mehek Topo. Puts the ball in a grey area, forcing a reaction from the centre backs. And now this time Fulanti herself will take the in-swinging corner. It falls on the head of the player, but she's unable to make much good of it. Captain Arati loses a footing, but still tries to protect the ball. Kuarmunda now on a break down their left flank, the number 13. They're trying to get back desperately, but that's a poor pass, you have to say, from the Kritika Shetty, the winger. Arati tried her best to keep the ball in play, but she only ended up giving it away to the opposition. But Kritika Sethi, what a waste of a counter that was. The throw in well repelled by Shweta. Josna will only launch it again. Now look how aggressive they are defending. The player pegged down will win a free kick. Geeta Kishan constantly bugged by the opposition player, ends up bringing her down, concedes a free kick. Much like the first half, Rourkela are again having a better start to the second. The trick lies in continuing this momentum.
বর্তমান সাবস্টিটিউশন
Now it is a substitution for
জার্সি নাম্বার
Kuarmunda.
13 আউট
Shockingly,
9 ইন
Kritika Shetty hooked off 5 minutes after the half time for Roshni Kishan. A like for like substitution, you have to say. Cleared down the line, kept in play. Here's the number 10 and the captain Ashrita. Just above the striker. Rourkela trying to spread it to the left flank. The ball stays in play and it will be a throw in for them. Well, out of a hopeless situation, they just end up with possession in their own half yet again. There goes the lob pass. Lisha Jajaria, the player who had to work the least out of everybody in today's game, tells you about the Rourkela's misfiring forwards. Deepti in particular. Here is the substitute Roshni Kishan. Passes well exchanged. The captain showing how it's done. A superb block on that lob pass from Geeta Kishan to send it out for a throw in. The centre back had to act. She came out with her studs flying. In the end, ends up winning a goal kick. A tricky situation there. Josna will take it herself. Takes a long run up and gives the laces. The captain flicks it behind. Well blocked in the middle third. Fulanti there. Another rugged challenge incoming. They're just losing the discipline at the moment. Couple of reckless fouls given away cheaply from Kuarmunda. Seema Kujur chips it into the box. There's a great delivery, even headed. A shot on target finally, but it wouldn't have counted even if it sneaked in, because the number 9 was offside there. Deepti Rani. Well, they only need one moment like that to change the game. The header cleared. The ball being pinballed in the middle. Who will come out with possession at the end of it? The Rourkela steel plant captain with brilliant shield up play. Dribbling through three players. Now Josna can carry the ball forward. That layoff was a bit weird there. Ending a promising attack. Her teammate complaining where she wanted the pass and where she got it instead. Is the game finally opening up? Both sides trying to take that extra risk, trying to commit that extra body forward and go for the winner. There goes a chipped ball into the box. Litsa had to be alert. She's being forced into work more often now. Another comfortable layoff now. The number 10 from Rourkela. She wants support. She's looking desperately for it. And sends a poor delivery, which is even poorly cleared by Kuarmunda. Have a chance to safeguard their lines now. Rourkela bossing the possession now. Running away from the slide tackle. There goes the pass into the middle. Now chance for a turnover. But the captain Arati. She's just a midfield dynamo, isn't she? Sitting just ahead of the defense. The number of attacks she has swept, the number of blocks she has kept in. Trying to keep the attack going, the agility she has. What a gifted player she is. The number 5. An aimless delivery, easily cut out in the middle. Play towards the opposition goal. It will be just meat and drink for Leagues Jajaria. An easy pickup at the end of it. Trying to play another piercing pass. There is a window now through the center. But the centre back standing firm. Kuarmunda still the number 8 goes for goal. Ends up miscuing it horribly. She knows it herself. Geeta Kishan. Not the easiest chance in the world, but it was there asking to be hit. Comfortably on her favorite feet. She just had to curl it around the goalkeeper. Fails to get the bend on it. Ends up chipping it tamely. And just moments later, Rourkela are already in their attacking formation. Deep Tirani with yet another loss of possession. This time she will win a free kick as she took a hit on the back and went down. She wants to take the free kick herself. Can the forward with a mixed game deliver a great ball into the middle? The goalkeeper drops it first time. It is still there, pinballing. The referee blows a whistle. She deems that the goalkeeper was fouled when she dropped the ball initially. A great chance for Rourkela goes begging. I believe it was the Rourkela captain, the number 11 Arati, who went crashing into the number 1 of Kuarmunda as she tried to catch the ball, resulting in the drop in the first place. Now again, Deepti trying to shift the direction. She's better off by playing a short pass. Just when they were getting better, they again tried to force the long balls. Liksha there, Jajaria, more involved in the second half. She's enjoying it as well. Dribbling in the box with the ball, picking it up. But the drop kick is a poor one. The fullback takes no nonsense. Clears it first time, gets a chance to do it again. Trying to shift the direction on the ball. It is a poor pass now. They're having to defend. Rourkela get away with a bullet. They want the goalkeeper to come out. Picks it on the very edge of our box. A risky move there. She was committed in picking the ball up. 1 yard further out and she could have saw a straight red. Good control shown there by Gangamani. Chance down the left flank. Trying to play the ball on the turn. Geeta Kishan. She was spinning at full flight. There were nobody in the box actually to attack that cross, but she still went for it. Wins a corner in the process. A chance for Kuarmunda to turn a corner. Can they shift the momentum in their favor? Parmila Kishan with the delivery. Well, she instantly stands out with the selection of her studs, doesn't she? There goes the in-swinger. The goalkeeper comes out, drops it. Rourkela do clear the lines. The player catches air from the outside. It could have been a worthy goal to win any sort of competition had she scored from there. She runs out of room before pressing the trigger to cross. Number 10 under pressure. Almost drawing the error. That's some good pressing there from Roshni. The substitute full of fresh legs. Just chasing the centre backs. Trying to win possession. Heavy touch. The number 8's coming together. Will be a throw in for Kuarmunda. The number 5 with an aggressive rocket launch into the box. Rourkela will have no troubles clearing it. Another clearance that goes nowhere. Well, it was around the same 10 to 15 minute mark in the first half where Kuarmunda turned it around. Can they do it for the second time? By the signs of the last 2 minutes, it is looking more like it. Rourkela players dropping in concentration. The shape has gotten a little too loose as well. Now Deepti on the ball. Takes a turn, but another awful pass from the forward. She had support, she could have passed it behind, but she kicks it straight to the opposition. And we are about to have few more substitutions in a short while. Hitting the hour mark, just 20 minutes from full time. Duel in the middle of the park. Rourkela on the ball. The number 22 trying to play the reverse pass. But the ball skims the outside of a boot and moves away. Still in play now. Kuarmunda have some options. But the tackle had to be a superb one on point from Parvati. She pulls it to perfection. Now well shielded there. 2 and 3 good turns, but the pass goes straight to the opposition. And again, another turnover from Rourkela. They'd be shooting themselves in the foot if they concede from this position. They don't want the throw in. Kuarmunda are hurrying. That's a superb carry right there. She's looking for options. Trying to play the 1-2. The idea was right. But the execution isn't so. Here is Deepti Rani. Now another poor pass down the flank. Expecting too much from a teammate to get there. Why aren't they taking the safe passes? The captain with another ambitious ball. Now here is the goalkeeper. This is her way of saying I want more action. Takes a couple of good touches and hits a good pass which her teammate can't control. Here is Fulanti now. Gets the beating of Mehak. Enters the box. Can she find the cutback? Some proactive defending from Josna. Ends the attack right there. Cheeky nutmeg. Not giving up. The number 5 clearing it. That's a great header now. Trying to flick it. It is still in their favor. Kuarmunda slides past the captain. Pulls it towards the edge of the box. Geeta Kishan tried to get the shot away. She can't. The number 10, Kuarmunda's captain, hooks the ball into the box, which is an easy claim for Josna Topo. We've hit the hour mark. Just 20 minutes away from the dreaded penalty shootout.
2 minute cooling break.
Midway through the half,
সম্পূর্ণ খেলা চালিয়েছে
for a couple
বর্তমান
of
সুদ্ধা
minutes,
কে
cooling
কারিগর
break for the
ব্যাংকে
players.
কারণে কুয়ারমুন্ডা একাদশ সুন
They're reaching the
রাউরকেলা
tiring
ফুটবল
zone
সুন
where there'll be tired legs. Both the sides very cautious with the substitutes, not throwing them on yet. When they see more tired legs, they will send the replacements with
এবার
specific tactical
খুশির
instructions
খবর
on whom to target and what to do.
ଆମ
The
ସୁନ୍ଦରଗଡ଼
coaches
ଡିଷ୍ଟ୍ରିକ୍ଟରୁ
are thinking
ଏଠୁ
hard.
ଖେଳୁଛନ୍ତି 4 ଜଣ ଝିଅ
It seems like
ଏ
one
ବର୍ଷ
goal will be enough to
ନ୍ୟାସନାଲ
settle the
ପର୍ଯ୍ୟାୟ ଦଳକୁ
contest.
ମନୋନୀତ ହୋଇଛନ୍ତି
Do we get that in the next 20 minutes? Or are we going for the dreaded lotteries of the penalties to decide who will be the champions of the Sundargarh District Women's Football Championships?
ସେମାନେ ହେଲେ ରୀନା
Well, much
ତୁର୍କି
like the second half,
ରାଜମତି
Rourkela
ରାମ
steel plant had a
ସୁମନି ଲକରା
brilliant start to
ବାସନ୍ତୀ
to the
କିଷାନ
second half, just like the first one. But again, it fizzled out after 10 minutes, and Kuarmunda are regaining control. Can they keep the lock on them? Can they go for the winner? Now the players are back on the field. Final 18 minutes. The crowd wants some action. They want to see a goal flying into the back of the net. Who will be that winner that entertains the crowd that have come to watch them? Well, Josna is not at all in a hurry to restart the game. It looks like they have made peace with the fact that it is going to the penalty shootouts. The number 10 showing great control over the ball. But the final pass, as has been the theme of the day, lets her down. Just using a body to shield it and not let the number 11 Gangamani run on. The coach trying to get the instructions to the Kuarmunda forwards. He wants something out of them. Look at the bank of the three defenders in the box. They're playing very deep. It is not at all easy to break such a hard defensive structure Rourkela have put up. Kuarmunda needs something special to answer the puzzle. Here is the number 5. It's a superb turn there, sending Deepti Rani across to another universe. She does win a throw in at the end of it. Good throw in into the middle, missed by everyone. Isn't she offside? Geeta Kishan goes for goal. The flag does stay down. Well, it looked like that was the chance to settle the contest. Geeta Kishan had a loose ball bouncing in the box. Went with the outside of her foot. The flag was down, but it was nowhere close to being on target. Another throw in launched. Kuarmunda putting themselves into a solid position. And now there is a rare miss kick. Deepti Rani can run now, trying to knock it past the defender. But the last player giving her everything. Now this is just truly silly from the number 8. Turning here and there, not knowing where her marker was. Deepti gets her shirt pulled. Will it be the first booking of the day? Well, 9 on 9. Roshni Kishan guilty of pulling the shirt. But the referee again keeps the card to herself. We're getting into that desperate zone now. Seema given the go ahead to take it. Ships it into the box. And necessary clearance from the defender. The number 3 pulls it forward. Great first touch there from Fulanti. Pulls the ball into the box, but that was straight at Liza. That's a fine drop kick, but an even fine anticipation from the defender to win possession. Just a clumsy late tackle. Fulanti loses the ball. Wanting to get something, just puts a leg in there. A bit unnecessary, you have to say. But shows you that the players want to get this done before they get to the penalties. A sense of urgency triggered in everyone. Pramila now, from the halfway line, pumps it across into the box. But the defender will smartly shield it as the ball trickles out for a goal kick. The number 10 tries to bring it under her spell, but it doesn't work. It is going to be a throw in for Rourkela. And now time and space to get the ball across. That is a fine ball. Fulanti, the keeper. This might just be the best contribution from Kuanja from Kuarmunda's goalkeeper to the game. On her favorite left foot, Fulanti was just inches away from pulling the trigger. The goalkeeper read the danger very well and rushed out. Rourkela are happy to clear the lines at the moment. Again there. Purnima taking no risks. Good pass forward. The captain goes down under pressure. Captain on captain. Well, if you are being fair, we have seen more from the Rourkela Steel Plants captain. She played such a crucial role in front of the defense, stopping so many attacks. The same can't be said about her opposite number. The number 10 of Kuarmunda has been frustrated by the lack of chances they've generated and the number of times they've given the ball away from promising situations. As a result, there was the trash tackle before. Now there is Geeta, whose miscued effort is cleared. Deepti Rani, wanting support, tries to knock it past her marker. In a foot race, she can't win it, can she? The number 5 has shown how good she can carry the ball. But on this occasion, the pass was a bit of a letdown. The ball heading out of play, well spotted by the referee. Jumps to act on it immediately, even if the players don't notice. Very alert officiating from the officials. Thrown beyond everyone. Roshni doubled upon and the ball snatched. Now look at that. Can she find the pass through the corner? She cannot, is the answer. Ramila. Just a bit of pushing around going on. There is the captain. Can she and well. How about that for the number 11? Another captain on captain duel. This time Marathi comes out on top. Geeta Kishan goes for goal. Balloons it. Will be an easy catch for Josna. Well, if you are looking for a player of the match candidate, I think I do have one player on my mind. That is going to be Harati, the Rourkela's captain. She has put in a shift today at that DM position, dropping into defense when required, sweeping up chances, putting tackles, trying to carry the ball forward. Yes, the final ball wasn't there, but so it was lacking from the other 21 players as well. We entered the final 10 minutes of the tournament. The journey is coming to an end. Can anybody step up and be the one that takes the side to glory? Well, the thing that intrigues me the most is why are not coaches throwing the substitutes around? There is no hurry from both the teams to use the substitutes. Only one has been used so far. Kritika Sethi withdrawn for Roshni Kishan. Into the final 8 minutes. Maybe the coaches have an eye on the penalties. Maybe all the players on the field are experts when it comes to converting from 12 yards out. Kalabati. Deepti flicks it behind. And that is a terrible miscue from Joshna Lakra. It will be an attack that goes nowhere. We're getting more and more of the crowd. Here is the captain. Tries to find a superb ball to Fulanti out wide. She does get it there. Fulanti beats Mehak Topo outside, gets the cross in. And there goes the shot on. Just whisk us away from it being the match winner. Well, well, well. How was that for a twist? Joshna with a poor touch, allowing the Rourkela striker to pounce. Well, Ligza Zazaria turned and was so furious on a defender. She was way out of frame, had the ball nestled into the back of the net. And now we are getting those substitutions finally. But the referee allows the play to go on. A good shift of momentum, but the player is down from Kuarmunda. It looks like there was some contact, a coming together maybe, that wasn't picked up by the referee. The player is down in severe pain. Well, as we are edging closer towards the end, do we have a late twist in the tail? Can someone break the deadlock?
ସଂଘର୍ଷପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ ଖେଳ ଚାଲିଛି ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ସୁଦ୍ଧା ଉଭୟ ଦଳ କେହି
It looks
କାହାକୁ
like
ଗୋଲ
it
ଦେଇ
is the
ପାରୁନାହାନ୍ତି
captain of Kuarmunda 11 that is down,
ଷ୍ଟିଲ୍ ପ୍ଲାଣ୍ଟ ଶୂନ
Ashrita Kangadi. Well, the good thing is she's able to get back up on her own. A chance to send the ball towards their position in the box. Can Roshni get the shot away? It is a chance for Geeta Kishan. Just off target. The idea was right to scoop it towards the left-hand post. Maybe the goalkeeper had it covered. Ball launched upwards again. Now the number 8, another lash taken. This time forcing the centre backs to react. It is going to be a goal kick at the end of it. Well, you could sense the tension in everyone. But just moments away from the penalties. Lisa will be taking it herself. A long run up deep into the goal. And now it looks like somebody handled the ball over there. Kuarmunda will have another chance to fire a ball into the box. Who else but Pramila? Geeta Kishan has been the most terrifying forward with the most shots and chances created. Can she grab the opportunity for one last time? Right on the halfway line. There goes the delivery into the box. Knocked down. Has to be cleared. Well, the defenders making a meal out of it. But the goalkeeper, Josna Topo, safely claiming the ball and is very, very thankful for it. Top 3 players in the middle. Given away now. Here is Fulanti. She has Deepthi in the middle. Gets the cross. There is Deepthi. One chance is what she needs. But the flag was up anyways, and the goalkeeper was alert. She was inches away from making contact, but it wouldn't have counted anyways as the offside flag was raised. Lisa Jajaria might not have made a direct save, but the effort, the sweep up she has made for a couple of times will be worthy for her to see a greater rating amongst her peers. Fulanti, with the help of a lucky deflection, sends another cross in, but this time straight into Jajaria's grateful hands as we enter the final minute of the game. Final minute of the normal time, you can always tell. Now then, the Kuarmunda captain. Number 11's through pass cut out in the middle. Fulanti. Well, this is the nth time she has gotten a lucky deflection in her way. A good piece of skill to beat her marker. But another brilliant Josna Lakra driving run is awaiting us. No nonsense taken by Pratibha Barla. Headed clear. The captain can't get there in time. Well, all eyes on the watchers now. What is it going to be? How many minutes are we going to get as part of the added time? There goes the throw in. Lobbed into the air. Deepthi contesting for the duel. She wins it. Here is the number 7. The ball just goes out of bounds slowly. Well, are the penalties inevitable? Under pressure, but still Rourkela keep the ball with them. There goes the ball chipped into the middle. Just again overhit. Jajaria takes the drop kick quickly. But it is a poor one. A turnover to the opposition. Rourkela launch another ball forward. But there goes the full-time whistle. 80 minutes of action. Nothing to separate the sides. And we are down to the penalties. Well, well, well. It will be so cruel. When one of the sides eventually do end up losing, because both of them have matched each other for the 80 minutes. There was no separating these sides. They had their good moments, they had their bad moments, periods of dominance, but nothing matters now. We're about to hit the lottery. The goalkeepers will be put in firm spotlight. Ligza Jajaria, Kuarmunda's number 1, and Josna Topo, her opposite number from Rourkela Steel Plant. They will have the weight of the world on their shoulders. And we don't even want to talk about the kick takers, because there will be a one missed opportunity that will haunt them for the rest of their lives. The pressure of penalty shootouts are immense. Who can keep their nerves calm? Well, the toss is done. We're having very little time to waste. The players want to get on with it quickly. The referee slowly dribbling her way to the penalty spot, enjoying herself. The coaches have obviously prepared for all sorts of scenarios. They're just getting the list right. Who is going to take in what order? But it doesn't matter. Both these sides have come this far. There won't be a winner in normal time. The lotteries will decide the champions of this season. The winners will have earned it more than the other team, but the losers can take heart from the performance they have put thus far. Now we know it will be Rourkela who will go first. And it is the number 15 stepping forward, Seema Kujur, for the first penalty of the day against Liza Zajaria. The referee gives the green signal. And there is a successful penalty to kickstart the proceedings. What a successful, what a perfect penalty that was from Seema. Leaves the goalkeeper rooted to the spot. Finds the bottom left corner with perfection. Josna Topo, eager to get there. She wants to feel the ball first before passing it over to the opposition striker. Rourkela take the lead in the best of 5 shootouts. Well, what do we have here? Liza Jajaria, the goalkeeper, taking the first penalty for Kuarmunda. It's goalkeeper versus goalkeeper. We don't get these so early on in the shootouts. But be prepared for something extraordinary is going to happen. Can Josna Topo keep her opposite number out? Here is Lisa. A confident run up and a perfect penalty. For a goalkeeper to do this, you need to have nerves of steel. And Jajaria just had that. We're level again at 1-1. A quick run up and she blasted it past a diving Josna to her right. And now the Rourkela number 1 is going to take it. Josna Topo against Jajaria. Another long run up. Well, we have another goal. Well, this is something extraordinary. We haven't seen such scenes where goalkeepers take the first and second penalties for the teams and succeed, in fact, confident taking of the penalties from the both goalkeepers. Imagine how much practice they've put it. Mahek Topo is stepping up with a side trailing 2-1. She needs to convert it to restore parity. Now Josna trying to get in the mind of her opponent. Here is Mehak to restore the lead, but she blasts it over. The parity won't last as Rourkela have a 1 goal advantage in the shootouts. Well, it looks like there is going to be a change in goal for Kuarmunda. Things are not going quite their way. A penalty miss. And now the number 15, Sanam Hasda for Ligza Jajaria in goal. It looks like the goalkeeper has injured herself. And they're going with Sanam. Rourkela's captain. Arati stepping up. The number 11 goes straight down. And the stand-in goalkeeper has saved. Could you believe what you're seeing? It's all happening in Sundargarh. Now Kuarmunda have a chance to equalize from the spot. Well, that is a tame penalty from Arati, you have to say, straight down the goalkeeper's throat. And Sanam Hasda, the defender, had no trouble keeping it out. Josna Lakra, who had a brilliant game from the back with her driving runs. She has the chance to equalize. Will we be level at 2-2? Here is Josna and a brilliant penalty blasted into the top left corner. We're all square at 2-2 after 3 kicks each. Will there be any separating these two? Even if we take 1,000 kicks. The number 9, Deepti Rani. She hasn't had the best of the games today after a good start. But she can put everything behind by converting this penalty. Hasda in goal to beat. Deepti now. Now Sanam Hasda. What a brilliant save. A full stretch dive. She could keep professional keepers out of their jobs. What a brilliant save that is. And disappointment of the immense level for Deepti on her way back. A tame penalty to her right side, and Sanam with a full stretch dive to her left, saving it. And Geeta Kishan has the chance to give an incredible lead for her side. This is some turnaround from Kuarmunda in the shootouts. After an early miss and missing their goalkeeper. Here is Geeta Kishan. And it's a penalty missed as well. Well, rather it's saved by Josna Topo. We're all square again after 4 kicks each. Well, Deepti would be the happiest person in house. Her penalty miss isn't punished. Wow, this is some story. And she is going for a retake. Can she be second time lucky? Sanam Hasda has already saved it once. Here is Deepti, chips it into the back of the net this time. A much better effort. Wow, these are some scenes. Now Rourkela in the lead at the moment. But it could all change in an instant. They could be the champions if Pramila Kishan either misses it or Josna Topo saves it. This is going to be the moment of the tournament. Can Kuarmunda keep their composure, or will Rourkela be crowned the champions? Here is Pramila, and we do have the equalizer once again. A calmly taken penalty to the bottom left. Well, after 5 kicks each, we are level at 3-3. 2 misses from either side. First, it was blasted over by Kuarmunda. And then we had the goalkeepers take penalties for both sides. And then we had Lisa Jajaria walk off with Sanam Hasda in goal. Fulanti Topo. A productive game without the output for her in the normal time. Can she keep her calm? We need to talk more about Sanam Hasda's goalkeeping abilities, which will be talked about later. Here is Fulanti. It's a superb penalty. High into the net. Sanam at a full stretch. Not tall enough to get there. In the sudden death now, Rourkela have the advantage again. When you're kicking second, you have all the pressure in the world on your shoulders. And now the added responsibility of the armband weighing down. Here is Ashrita Kangadi, the captain of Kuarmunda, to equalize. Josna has a word with her opponent, trying to get in her head. Can she save it? Staying on the line to stay in the tournament. Here is the captain of Kuarmunda. It's a tame penalty, but it goes past the goalkeeper. Well, at a full stretch, there was a momentary fraction of a second where Josna thought she shaved it. But the ball blazed past her fingers. Well, 6 penalties taken, still there is no separating them. Here is Pratibha Barla. The energetic fullback, trying to make it 5-4 against Sanam. The crowd are trying to voice their support. Can Pratibha Karla convert? No is the answer. Sanam Hasda with a third save of the penalty shootout. Well, could you believe it? From that position of dominance to being at the mercy of Kuarmunda, Rourkela Steel Plant are facing as ending up as the runners-up of the tournament, and Sanam Hasda herself wants to take it to win the championship. Well, this is going to be some story. After making 3 incredible saves in the shootout to win it in the sudden death for your side. Sanam Hasda against Josna Topo to win it for Kuarmunda. Sanam Hasda wins the championship. She doesn't realize it yet, but now she does as her teammates dance towards her. Kuarmunda 11 are the champions of the second SUNDARGARH district level women football championship for the year 2023. And we have only one undisputed star of the penalty shootouts, Sanam Hasda. Well, what a player, what a goalkeeper is rather what we have to say. 3 incredible saves in the shootout and a calmly taken penalty. Well, the girls want to soak in this moment as a team. And there goes the team huddle. Liza Jajaria, injured, wanted a replacement. Up stepped Sanam Hasda. 3 confident penalties saved. And right when it mattered in the sudden death, converting it. As Kuarmunda beat Rourkela Steel Plant 5-4 on penalties after a 0-0 draw after 80 minutes. And there go the fireworks. Wow. The penalty shootouts would be the most talking point after this final. But their opponents, Rourkela Steel Plant, they have lost the lottery. But the character they showed, but the game they have played, they have won themselves many fans. They were in a dominant position even in the penalty shootout. But when it mattered, they just couldn't control their nerves. The players in friendly spirit congratulating each other. This is all about the spirit of the game, and we have the champions, Kuarmunda 11, for you. They're overjoyed, and then why wouldn't they be? All in a day's work. Put in an immense defensive shift, attack with everything, and then stand up in goal for your injured goalkeeper. Make 3 incredible saves and convert and make your team a defending champion. All in a day's work for Sanam Hasda, the absolute star of the show. And all the players are overjoyed with the substitutes and the coaching committee. The worthy champions of the district football tournament. We present to you the champions of the second Sundargarh district level women football championships for the year 2023, Kuarmunda 11. There were no separating the sides in the final during the normal time, and so we went to the lottery. Up stepped an absolute superstar in Sanam Hasda, saving 3 penalties and scoring the crucial one. For Rourkela, the penalty shootouts have ended in the same way as the game has. Started with a positive note. They were on top for the majority of the moments. But again, when it mattered, they just couldn't convert. And that is the trophy. That is the incredible prize for which 16 teams have fought with everything. And only one team get to have their hands on it right now. And that is Kuarmunda 11. An exquisite showing from the girls in the final, followed by the penalty shootouts. They're just moments away from lifting it with the entire team.
BJTA, MCL, Anand Finance, ODC, OCPL, Poddar Plywood, Satyam, Jagyasini. We are indebted to them. Let's have a big one. It's a very good evening. We do welcome you, sir, on this auspicious evening. आपको स्वागत आम गहण आम अतिथि मुख्य अतिथि आसिक पहुंची माननीय श्रम मंत्री श्रीयुक्त शारदा प्रसाद नायक सागर अच्छा श्रीयुक्त विनय टप्पो चेयरमैन एसडीसी सुंदरगढ़ अभिमन्यु बेहरा एडीएम सुंदरगढ़ मिस्टर प्रद्युम्न नंद सीईओ सेंट्रल कोऑपरेटिव बैंक मिस्टर वैकुंठ नायक emerging leader, Mr. Sunit Kumar Singh, Mr. Sanjay Das Gupta. Now I welcome all the dignitaries and request our Bhartaman साधारण संपादक प्रभात दादा को अनुरोध करुच्ची से मुख्य अतिथि को पुष्पगुच्छ दे सम्मानित करेंगे। यही पुष्पगुच्छ एवं उत्तरीय दे आम सम्मानित करुचु। अवदान महिला फुटबॉल प्रति अतुलनीय। प्रभात अनुरोध करी प्रभु जगन्नाथ एक प्रतिमूर्ति दे सम्मानित करेंगे। अनुरोध साधारण संपादक प्रभात दादा को विनय टप्पू महोदय को स्वागत करेंगे पुष्पगुच्छ उत्तरीय दे। वर्तमान विनय कुमार टप्पो प्रद्युम्न कुमार नंद को सम्मानित करे साधारण संपादक सीईओ सेंट्रल कोऑपरेटिव बैंक। अनुरोध करुच्ची सुनीत कुमार सिंह को वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड होल्डर मोस्ट मैराथन इन 30 days 33 फुल मैराथन ही हैज कवर्ड 1400 किलोमीटर। प्रभात दादा को कह से पुष्पगुच्छ दे सम्मानित करेंगे। अनुरोध करुच्ची प्रभात दादा को संजय दास गुप्ता बगुप्ता साहब को सम्मानित करेंगे। फुटबॉल अवदान अतुलनीय। वर्तमान अनुरोध करुच्ची वैकुंठ कुमार को सम्मानित करने जड़े इमर्जिंग यंग लीडर ब्लड डोनेशन कैंप रे अवदान थिला अतुलनीय। वर्तमान मु अनुरोध करुच्ची ऑनरेबल जनरल सेक्रेटरी डिस्ट्रिक्ट एथलेटिक एसोसिएशन प्रभात दादा को से वक्तव्य रखे। आज आम सेकेंड डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल वुमेन्स फुटबॉल चैंपियनशिप उद्यापनी उत्सव मंचासीन शारदा भाई अभिमन्यु सर विनय टप्पू भाई एसडीसी चेयरमैन नंद भाई सीओ वैकुंठ भाई संजय बबूता भाई आज बहुत खुशी लगुच बहुत दिन पर आम स्टेडियम रे गोटे फुटबॉल मैच है लोक उपभोग कले पार्टी कले भल लगे सीटा 17टा ब्लॉक रु 16टा वुमेन्स टीम पार्टिसिपेट करते सेटा खाली सुंदरगढ़ जिले में ही पार अलग जगह कौन जिले में पार ना एमती जिला अच्छी जो गोटे भी वुमेन्स टीम ना आम जिले में 16टा वुमेन्स टीम आम फास्ट करूँ 12टा टीम पार्टिसिपेट करते एवं 16टा कले नेक्स्ट टाइम जब करूँ आम 24टा टीम आशा कर 24टा टीम पार्टिसिपेट करेंगे से निश्चित भाव में भल भाव में करूँ या भल भाव में करूँ शारदा भाई बोधे सुंदरगढ़ महिला फुटबॉल को जी स्टार्ट कर शारदा भाई आम टे उत्साहित हो आम पूर्वतन कलेक्टर निखिल बबन कल्याण सार से आमको उत्साहित करते जिते आम मेन्स फुटबॉल लीग होता से आसी कहले जे तुम महिला मान प्रोत्साहन दियो महिला फुटबॉल स्टार्ट कर जहाँ कि साहाय्य सहयोग मु करी से बहुत सब प्रकार साहाय्य करते से दिन शारदा भाई कर जो प्रेरणा और निखिल सार कर जो सपोर्ट रे आम आरंभ करूँ एटा प्रति वर्ष चलो के बंद हेनी भले प्रति वर्ष 2 थर पछे करूँ किंतु झील मैंने महिला भगिनी मैंने केमती आगू बढ़े सब प्रकार आम चेष्टा करूँ आपण मैंने निजे समस्त देखिथे फाइनाल मैच में कौ प्रकार छुआ मैंने खेलुले निश्चित भाव में भविष्य उज्जवलमय हो एति आशा करुँची धन्यवाद
धन्यवाद प्रभात बर्तमान यही संध्यारे शुभ संध्यारे मु अनुरोध करुँच प्रधान अतिथि मुख्य अतिथि एवं समस्त प्रिय शारदा भाई को से वक्तव्य रखिए।
सुंदरगढ़ जिला क्रीड़ा एसोसिएशन सुंदरगढ़ जिला फुटबॉल एसोसिएशन मिलित सहयोग तो कहबी नहीं सान भाई प्रभात मु तो पाइबी जोरदार पिला माने करताली दबा गोटे क्रीड़ा संगठक हिसाब से मु अनुभव करिछि गोटे क्रीडाटी जिते बड़े आयोजन करा जाए केते कष्टसाध्य व्यापार मु धन्यवाद दौची कृतज्ञता जनाऊँगी सुंदरगढ़ डिस्ट्रिक्ट एथलेटिक एसोसिएशन समस्त कर्मकर्ता एवं सुंदरगढ़ डिस्ट्रिक्ट फुटबॉल एसोसिएशन समस्त कर्मकर्ता आपण आज असंभव को संभव करिसेंती आम सहित अच्छा आम समस्त प्रिय सुंदरगढ़ एसडीसी रो चेयरपर्सन डॉक्टर विनय टप्पो आम गहन में अच्छा आमर सीओ सुंदरगढ़ कोऑपरेटिव बैंक नंद बाबू आम गहन में अच्छा ये माटीर जड़े सुयोग्य संतान जी बर्तमान आम गहन रु किछि दिन पे जीवे आपणकर अतिरिक्त जिलापाल हिसाब से आम अभिमन्यु बेहेरा आम गहन में अच्छा मोर सान भाई तथा सुंदरगढ़ गोटे यूथ आइकन जहाँ आपण मान आशीर्वाद सी वर्तमान विजु जनता दल रो युव कार्यकारी सभापति हिसाब से दायित्व निर्वाह करने संगे संगे WDC एक्सपर्ट हिसाब काम करुँच आम गहन में अच्छा आपंकर सुमित सिंह जहाँ को आपण मैंने समर्पित कले धन्यवाद जनाऊँगी एथलेटिक एसोसिएशन को सुमित गोटे अपकमिंग स्टार राउरकेलार एवं सबुरी परे मोर संजय भाई जी राउरकेला फुटबॉल खेल को अग्रगाम देखी फुटबॉल खेल पर आग्रह कृतज्ञता जनाइबा सहित मु अत्यंत आनंदित आज की 20 वर्ष नहीं 22 वर्ष तले जिते बड़े वोमेन्स फुटबॉल एसोसिएशन मत कार्यकारी सभापति कर दिया गला मु बड़ आश्चर्य होली जे मो जिले में से गोटे भी झील फुटबॉल खेलु नथिले आज किशोर दास आम गहन में नहांती एमती किसी उत्साही युवक मान को लेकिन मु क्रीडार प्रसार पाई आमे राउरकेलार पाखआख अंचल बंदमुंडा ठू आरंभ करी टांगरपल्ली ठू आरंभ करी बिरकेरा ठू आरंभ करी नुआगां ठू आरंभ करी प्रधानपल्ली बंदपसर अनेक झील मोर अच्छा आमे बॉल टिके दौ कथा कहले अनेक लंबा हो हठात दिने क्रीडार केमिति आयोजक माने केमिति कसंती मु गोटे आजबेस्टस घरे मो ऑफिस थाए सविता खातुन बोली दिने झीलटी आसी पहुँचला हठात सेते बेले एटी राधा भाई अछंती बासु मोर सान भाई अच्छी गोटे सतीश मेमोरियल टूर्नामेंट करा जाए राउरकेला फुटबॉल सतीश तिकी बेसी तिकी दी भाई थिले किशोर भाई सतीश भाई आसती किसी छोट चांदा 2-3 हजार मो कैपेसिटी केते सी बसी था झीलटी आसी पहुँचला कहला भाई मुझे काउनसिलर थाए कहला कि आम वार्ड रे आम गोटे फुटबॉल कबाड़ी वोमेन्स कबाड़ी करी आ पैसा देवे आ गेस्ट जोगाड़ करेंगे मुझे कहली भाई गेस्ट कहले ये पैसा मोटू नहीं जीवु तापर ये दी जन आसिले मत साइड रे कहले जे आसिकी भाई गोटे ये झीलटा कौन 40टा कबाड़ी प्लेयर नहीं आसो झील पिला मुझे पागलटा नहीं आसो ना भाई गोटे सुजोग अच्छी काली आमको चिठी आसी भुवनेश्वर इंटर डिस्ट्रिक्ट होम जिले के फुटबॉल खेलती तुम्हें जदि खाली हाँ कह आम गोटे टीम पठेदबा मु कहली किशोर भाई मत ए कहीं पुरौच से भितर को आसिले कहले क्या तुम झील कहीं फुटबॉल खेलुना ना कि खेलिया ना कहले तुम सब डाक हाँ डाकदेवी आज्ञा दिन रविवार एमती फाइनाल है आमर गोटे रिजर्व पड़िया अच्छी से रिजर्व पड़िया घास नहीं टांगरा भूईटा पूरा हठात डाकीदेला पाचेरी न था सका 400 झील फ्रक पिंधिकी छोट छोट निरीह झील पड़िया भर्ती 400 झील को देखिए आ 400 टका हुइसिल कर आरंभ करें मुझे कौन कहता हॉकी हॉस्टेल सार गोटे संपर्क अलग मु बिहारी सार कहता बिहारी सार आम गोटे फुटबॉल झील कौन टीम फिम हम आपन आम हॉकी झील सब ट्राकसूट फाकसूट पिंधे नहीं आसे पड़िया को सी भी बेचारा पहुँची गले कौन करी 400 झील कौन केमती सिलेक्शन हो मुंड पाऊन था एम जहाँ करेंगे मुझे भद्रामी दृष्टि किसी पाउटी कदली नहीं आसली अरे एमाने 10 जन को पूरे एपटे 10 जन को एपटे हुइसिल मारे क्या गोटे बल बाजिला कार टे फ्लक उठीगला लोक सीटी मारे एमती सिलेक्शन कले सिलेक्शन कला झील सब मो बच्चे आसीगले सुविधा आसला लड़े कला आज्ञा सी गाँव सी पड़ा 30 जन आसते आपन जो 2 जन को नवा केमती हम मु पुणी कंपलसन एमती करके 100टी पिला आमर ठीक हो गले मु चलिली हॉकी हॉस्टेल पड़िया को नृसिंह साहेब बुढ़ा लोकटे था आप फिलिसिता लाकरा जी आप सब्डेगार सी मो फिली दीदी मोर काउनसिलर थाए डेली चना गुड़ नहीं पहुँचेगी बाबुला स्पोर्ट्स से था इटालिया स्पोर्ट्स हो न थाए बाबुली कहले बाबुली तू जानू गोटे केट्स आणु से 2 बस्ता केट्स आणला पड़िया पकईदेली जी गोटा पिंच पिंध 3 दिन पर गोड़ उठु न था पिलांकर टीम जीव तार बिहारी सार को पटेली मुझे बिहारी सार से प्राक्टिस बेल को हॉकी पिला आसी बेले बॉल मारती बॉल शॉट फिजिकल फिटनेस अच्छी मु कहली भाई 11टा झील मत उधार दियो से राजी गले 11टा झील एपटे 100 पिलार केते कमेबी आम टीम हेले 37 मु फोन कली आपनकर सहदेव राउत को आउ जने थिले बेहरा भाई मु कहली देखो आम टीम जीवो जो 37 जन को एंट्री दबो तांकर भी टीम नहीं इंटर डिस्ट्रिक्ट सी राजी गले तापर कौन करी डीआर पटे को डाकिली मुझे भाई आम वुमेन्स फुटबॉल आज राउरकेला जीव आप स्टेशन आसवे से खातिर थाए सी कौन कले पलि आसिले मु पूरा कौन कली फुलमाला पकई देदेली गला बेल को कहली तुम गोटे मैच ड्र कर इज्जत रख मोर मुझे जितला कथा छाड़ी देता है पोता पोखरी खेल होता है मुझे गोटे एसटीडी बुथ को बुक करता है मुझे नृसिंह भाई सी एसटीडी बुथ खेल पड़ा देखा तू मत लाइव देखू जिते समय खेल हम ताप पैसा दबा आम एसटीडी बुथ आज्ञा प्रथम दिन खेल है मुझे ये माटीर आदिवासी झील ताकत कथा आज्ञा प्रथम दिन बाहर पेपर में दुर्दश आदिवासी झील आगे केन्द्रापड़ा धराशायी तापर आज्ञा मुझे तो जानी ये तो टीम जी हारिकी पलि आस पैसा भी कम देती बोर्ड टे नेटवर्किंग कौन मो जेई इंजीनियर मैंने सबुआड़े अच्छा फोन कली जेई को अरे भाई उधारी दियो पठाऊँ बोले अंडा क्षीर सब सांसन कर दियो पिला जीतुंट आज्ञा विश्वास करेंगे आम टीम फाइनाल को पड़ेगा एवं श्रद्धांजलि सामंतराय से भुवनेश्वर टीम भी लीड करता है भुवनेश्वर टीम और राउरकेला फाइनाल हम मुझे शुणी श्रद्धांजलि बापा आसी कहले श्रद्धांजलि को माँ तुम टीम हारू की जीतु तू मोटे आगू जीवु ना कारण आदिवासी झील से शक्ति को से आसेसमेंट करते आम गोटे गोल हारीगलु से आरंभ होता मोर वुमेन्स फुटबॉल यात्रा अनेक प्रतिघात सही सहदेव राउत मत कहीदे वुमेन्स फुटबॉल कर मु वुमेन्स फुटबॉल आरंभ करदेली आरंभ करदेला हठात खबर आसला कुड़मणि देव था स्पोर्ट्स डायरेक्टर से चिठी लिखि पठेले कहले कि ये जो मैचटा होची गोटे नकली मैच नकली टूर्नामेंट कौन सपोर्ट दबनी थैंक्स जन ना खाली टीवी आगे नेबिनी जन प्रशासनिक अधिकारी था आईएएस मत डाकिले कहले शारदा बाबू मुझे न थाए मु काउनसिलर थाए शारदा बाबू माय हार्ट इज विथ यू कारण मु सरकारी ऑफिसर मु नियम को उल्लंघन करी आपण पाखु जाई परिबि नाही टूर्नामेंट को जहाँ करूछंती आहुरी 2 गुणा रे करंतु हेड्स अप टू दैट ऑफिसर कारण कौन होईची सेते बेले आपण प्रदीप भाई मोर प्रभात भाई बेटर जानिथिबो फावरे झमेला चली थाए कीर्ति आजाद गोटे वुमेन्स फुटबॉल मिनिस्टर नेशनल प्रेसिडेंट तार भाइस वर्षा मैंने होती राजा स्वाई स्पोर्ट्स मिनिस्टर आशीर्वाद बेरा पढ़ू न थाए गोटे आशीर्वाद बेरा फोन कली मुझे आप कला के गोरा मुझे देखनी आपण ना नहीं कि टूर्नामेंट करुँच आप आसवे धन्यवाद देवी आशीर्वाद बेरा को सी आसला बेले बणई एक्सीडेंट है संध्या बेल को 27टा कार पहुँचला राउरकेला नहीं गले गला बेल कहले शारदाबू टूर्नामेंट व्याघात हवा कथा नुहे एवं आपण राधा भाई मन थी दैट वाज द हाईएस्ट पपुलर माने कौन कि स्टाडियम से लोक जगह नथिले टूर्नामेंट कंप्लीट होता एमती जीवन में किसी नेशनल कर सुजोग पाई एवं आज कृतज्ञता जनाया आसी शारदा भाई दिन जोड़ा कर आज आप सतरे 17टी ब्लॉक रु 16टी टीम आसवा ये अत्यंत कष्टसार व्यापार कारण शुणु आज्ञा गोटे गवर्नमेंट डायरेक्शन नुहे यहाँ हूँ गवर्नमेंट डायरेक्शन नुहे प्रभात बल गोटे सरकार नुहति गोटे क्रीड़ा अनुष्ठान मुख्य तांकर कथा को रखिकी आज 16टी टीम आसी आज बड़ कथा किसी नुहे खेलला बेले मो पिला माने तुम माने दुई पद खाली कहबी आमको नहीं गले एमएलए हिसाब से सब बुलाया कलिंग स्टाडियम राजन लेखा मो सांगे था आम गला बेलू आम सांगे जाऊँ हठात जो आजिकल हाई परफॉर्मेंस सेंटर होती माने जिम रो हाईएस्ट वर्जन जोड़ा होती आमर कुर्मुंडा स्टाडियम होती भुवनेश्वर कलिंग स्टाडियम अच्छी गला बेलू जूली बालांसिंग पोजिशन अच्छी छोटू राजन लेखा कहली जूली कौन कर नमस्कार लादे तो तार कोच तक गाड़ी देला से पुणी अटेंशन हो गला राजन कहला भाई जानी मुझे तु ही जानते कि तोर आम सुंदरगढ़ झीए कि बुझेली एवं जूली की सेठी मुझे देखिली राजन का मो सांगे था आज बड़ कथा मुझे प्यारी 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 फेका थाए तेणु आज बहुत बड़ कथा प्रभात माने सान भाई तुम्हें जगन्नाथ को आशीर्वाद करूँ विनय भाई थिले मुझे विनय भाई की जोरे लगे आज मुख्य अतिथि मुझे भाई सर आसी आज मुख्य हेले विनय टप्पो आ पिला माने धन्यवाद दबा माननीय मुख्यमंत्री को आज क्रीड़ा को जो विकास स्तर में पहुँचे केवल क्रीड़ा इनफ्रास्ट्रक्चर माध्यम नुहे क्रीड़ा को प्रोत्साहन देवाई मोर मन अच्छी शेष कथा कहबी यदि कार्तिकेयन पांड्यान कथा न कहि अकुहा रही आपण मैंने बहुत कम लोग जानी कार्तिकेयन पांड्यान आम 5टी सेक्रेटरी होती स्पोर्ट्स हॉस्टल प्रोडक्ट जितेबाला से एडीएम होगी आसिले आम पानप स्पोर्ट्स दायित्व रहिले कहीगले कलेक्टर बारिपदा आपणकर 3 दिनिया कलेक्टर कॉन्फ्रेंस हुए प्रथम दिन कलेक्टर कॉन्फ्रेंस रे मुझे पानपोस हॉकी हॉस्टल चैंपियन होगी आसती मु भी स्टेशन जाए 2टा टेम्पोरे 22 जन पिला हॉकी माने पारा भाड़ी भाया आम लेकिन आसू कहीं सरकार किसी व्यवस्था नाला कोच माने जो 2 पैसा बंचे कि निज पकेट रु से भड़ारे नहीं आसती कार्तिकेयन पांड्यान आसला ऑर्डर कले एणिकी मो झील जिते कारण से बिरसा मुंडा हाईस्कल सब नेशनल लेवल चैंपियन होता है रनर्स अप होता है कहले मो पिला आसला बेले गवर्नमेंट ऑफिसर प्रोटोकॉल जीव स्टेशन को ओएसएफ बैंड जीव स्टेशन को एवं आरटीओ बस नहीं जीव फूलमाला पड़ो मिठा खाइबे मो पिला जीव स्टाडियम भीतर को माने दिस वाज द कार्तिकेयन पांड्यान एवं आपण मोर मन अच्छी सुजाता कार्तिकेयन कथा न कहले दुख लगे पानपो स्पोर्ट्स हॉस्टल क्राक क्वार्टर रोकता मो पिला आईटीडी गोटे अनस्पेंड अमाउंट बढ़ी थाए मत निजे सुजाता कार्तिकेयन कहले मु ना कहबी ना कहले सार आईटीडी टीएलसी मीटिंग आप लड़े करेंगे आम गोटे गर्ल्स हॉस्टल करवा से मोर झील मैंने आप विश्वास करेंगे आनुआल फंक्शन करती शाढ़ी टांगिकी स्टेज करते रोते कार्तिकेयन पांड्यान जिते कलेक्टर हेले जाइए कहले देवाशीष नायक स्पोर्ट्स मिनिस्टर सार कलेक्टर कॉन्फ्रेंस होची गोटे स्पोर्ट्स गोटे एजेंडा ना देवाशीष जाके जाइए कहले नवीन पट्टनायक इंटरियम ऑर्डर देले जे काली फास्ट आवर रो स्पोर्ट्स एजेंडा पचारे कार्तिकेयन पांड्यान जिते आपण मैंने क्रीड़ा प्रेमी जानी आमर विभिन्न जिले में साई हॉस्टल और स्पोर्ट्स हॉस्टल गोटे जगह अच्छी साईर टायर थाए 125 टंका आमर फ्लाइट थाए 65 टंका कार्तिकेयन पांड्यान कहले सर आम राज्यर पिला जे साई रे रहिबो 125 टंका खाइबो आम पिला 65 टंका खाइबे चीफ मिनिस्टर कहले इज इट पचारे स्पोर्ट्स सेक्रेटरी एस व्हाई ए डिस्क्रिपेंसी how much money is required? Sir, 3 crore. When you will start? From the coming session. Why not from today? सही दिन ही घोषणा करागला जे आपण करा जीवो आउ गोटे कथा कहबी झियो माने मोर खेलला बेले पीरियड्स हुए आपण जानि नांती ताको पई आदिवासी माने गरीब ताको पई अनाउंसमेंट सेठी से कले एवं मोर आज भी मन अछि अनेक दिन पर 2006-7 रे पुलिस रिक्रुटमेंट हला किशोर दास आज आम गण रे नाही गोटाए स्कूटर रे 3-3टा झियो को बसई कारण मो आदिवासी झियो जर्मनी जाई खेली था खेल नेशनल किंतु तापरे आसिले सुजोग नहीं एक्सपोजर नहीं पुणी गाँव में जाइए से काठ गोटाती सी कथा को आखि आगे रखिकी से स्कूटर बसई समस्त को लेकिन एम्प्लॉयमेंट कार्ड कला 2006-7 बैच में जिते बड़े प्रथम अनेक दिन पर पुलिस कनेस्टेबल रिक्रुटमेंट है आप रेकर्ड देखिए माने राउरकेला और सुंदरगढ़ रिजर्व पुलिस रे टोटाल जी पाइले सबू तक होती हॉकी झील एवं सी हॉकी झील जिते बड़े पुलिस एथलेटिक मीट है हठात मुझे देखिली मो रिजर्वटा चंपियन हो जाइए कहीं चंपियन होती जदिओ से हॉकी खिलाड़ी थे कि फिजिकल फिटनेस जिते स्ट्रंग थिला जेकोसी इवेंट रे अन्य जिलार खेलाड़ी मानक पराजित करते ये हूँ मो आदिवासी झीलकर भितर टैलेंट इनबोर्न टैलेंट ये माटी आदिवासी माटी ये माटी भितर जो प्रतिभा रही से प्रतिभा को विकसित करने पिला माने तमे माने भाग्यवान तमे प्रभात सार बेले जन सार को पाइछ आई हैव सीन दैट बॉय फ्रॉम माय कोर ऑफ हार्ट यही लोक जिते बड़े प्रभात भाई पहला ब्लॉक वाइज सब फुटबॉल टूर्नामेंट हम मु तो प्रभात भाई की कहती मो विनय भाईटा कौन मत मना करे ना मु ता भितर गोटे गोटे टूर्नामेंट 2 लाख 2.5 लाख एवं टे बेसी चाप पड़ा बेले कि गाँ गंडा टूर्नामेंट कले 20,000 15,000 30,000 जिते बड़े कही मना करनी से आदिवासी मान एरिया टूर्नामेंट मना करनी आप विश्वास करेंगे आज दिन संजय भाई कहले मत कहले प्रभात भाई आए थे और नुआ नुआ आप चिन्हा परिचय था और एति पैसा दौरान भाई एति पैसा कौन टूर्नामेंट करी मुझे छोड़िए जो होगा मैं देखूंगा कल नहीं भैया वो आदमी का जज्बात मैंने देखा खेल के लिए जो कमिटमेंट है उसको देखते हुए मैं जिम्मेवारी लेता हूँ आपको बोलना नहीं पड़ेगा मैं टूर्नामेंट करके दूंगा हेड्स अप टू यू प्रभात यू आर यंगर देन मी नॉट ओनली प्रभात कारण गोटे लीडर केते एकुटिया शक्तिशाली नुह ता पछरे थिबा सुंदरगढ़ एथलेटिक एसोसिएशन समस्त कर्मकर्ता आपणकर भल पाइबा आपणकर सपोर्ट आज सुंदरगढ़ एथलेटिक एसोसिएशन क्रियाशील करिछि एवं भविष्य में जदि शारदा भाई द्वारा जिते बड़े जहाँ संभव कारण बिकज मु गोटे खेलाड़ी नुह मुझे गोटे खेल प्रेमी कारण पिला माने मोर आदिवासी पिला भितर टैलेंट भरपूर रही आपड़ जेकोसी गेम लगेदेवे सी बहुत आगू जीवे एत समय मो कथा को शुणिले एंड डेफिनेटली वी शुड सैल्यूट आवर चीफ मिनिस्टर शेष पद कथा कहबी जिते बड़े 28-29 वर्ष थाए क्रीड़ा टपन घर जाए मस रुए दिने चा दुकानी को सब चा पीवा को जाए केते मैडम घरे चा कहबी दिने चा दुकानी पचारा भाई साहब कहाँ से आए हैं मुझे ओडिशा से आया हूँ कहला ओडिशा कहाँ है मोर ओडिया हिसाब से मो छाती कष्ट लगी दिल्ली चा दुकानी ओडिशा जानी तापर मुझे कहली जगन्नाथ जी को जानते हैं वो आप जगन्नाथ देश का वासी है किंतु आज पिला माने तमें गर्वित हम तुम मुख्यमंत्री आज वर्ल्ड कप हॉकी कई के स्वप्न भावी नी अच्छा राधा भाई पात्र भाई बासु राउरकेला जो मैंने क्रीड़ा सहित अच्छा जड़ित कहीं के स्वप्न भावी नु इवन हेड्स अप टू चीफ मिनिस्टर ही इज आल्सो ए प्लेयर से हॉकी गोलकीपर थे तेणु पिला माने भल पाठ पढ़ले चाकरी छड़ा जदि माननीय मुख्यमंत्री ओडिशा रे इतिहास करिसेंती भल खेलिले मते चाकरी पाइबो तेणु डेफिनेटली खेल एवं खेलाड़ी को आगे नेबा पई गोटिए मुख्यमंत्री सफिशिएंट नुह एमती प्रभात भली अनेक युवक दरकार प्रत्येक जिले में जो दिन ओडिशा क्रीड़ा जगत एक जादुल्यमान तालिका हम पुणी थे मोर सान भाई प्रभात एवं आसोसिएशन समस्त कर्मकर्ता को शारदा भाई कोटि कोटि प्रणाम जे आपण मैंने मत मोपाई एटा सौभाग्य कारण दिने जो लोक मु भल फुटबॉल खेले ना जो लोक दिने फुटबॉल खेल को आरंभ करथिला तेणु गोटे लिमिटेड गोटे कोण रही जाता आज प्रभात भाई जो प्रचेषा करिछि आगामी दिन में मु गारंटी दूची मो सुंदरगढ़ जिला ओडिशा रे नुहे भारत वर्ष रे आज भी ना रखी आ प्रभात भाई जो प्रोत्साहन आरंभ करिछि ये माने कौन कि इंटर डिस्ट्रिक्ट टूर्नामेंट करिया पई एवं भाई कहउथिले टिके आगुरु गोटाई नहीं दीदीटा टूर्नामेंट हम मु तो कहबी एसडीसी रो गोटे मेजर पार्ट रहउछि टू एनकरेज द स्पोर्ट्स अछंती हमर मुख्य अतिथि डॉक्टर विनय टप्पो मो सान भाई हेले मते मो अनुरोध करिबी एभली कार्यक्रम जिते बड़े प्रभात भाई कर विनय भाई से खोला हृदय रे मु जानी बहुत खोला पिला से करिवे समस्त को नमस्कार आ पिला माने मोटे मन तो करिवो नाही दीटा भार होची से दिन गोटे तेणु कथा होची कण किंतु मन देकी खेलिबो जो दिन मो तम भितर कई झियो इंडिया टीम रे खेलुतबो ये शारदा भाई प्रभात भाई एउटु रही जोरे कहबे आम सुंदरगढ़ आम सुंदरगढ़ आम सुंदरगढ़ समस्त नमस्कार
बर्तमान अनुरोध करी एसडीसी चेयरमैन विनय बाबू को से संबोधन करेंगे।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। आज का उद्यापन उत्सव महिला फुटबॉल टूर्नामेंट उद्यापन उत्सव ये उत्सव मुख्य अतिथि आम समस्त प्रिय समस्त भाई शारदा भाई ओडिशा सरकार जड़े नामी दामी मंत्री आम घर अच्छा यही ये आम सुंदरगढ़ जिल्लार एडीएम सार एबे जस्ट रिलीव हो जाइछंती बोधे से जीवे अन्य जिला को तांकू दायित्व दिखाई अभिमन्यु बेहरा सार भाई प्रभात भोल जे कि सदा बेले आपण मानी आम क्रीडार उन्नति एथलेटिक्स रही नथिला बेले मु देखी सदा बेले माने पिला मानक एनकरेज करवा एवं यही एसोसिएशन रे आसिकी आज बहुत आगू नहीं पारिछंती एवं परिचय देइछंती सुंदरगढ़ जोटा कि सुप्त अवस्था थिला जहाँ भाई कहते जे जितेबले फुटबॉल टूर्नामेंट आम महिला मानकर हैला सेतेबले पिला माने नथिले डाकी आनिकी आरंभ कराइला जहाँ भी हो आज प्रभात भोल भाई को आम समस्ते धन्यवाद देवा समस्त अतिथिवृंद नंद बाबू सेपटे सान भाई वैकुंठ नायक दुर्गा माधव पटेल इे समस्त उपस्थित एथलेटिक एसोसिएशन सहकर्मी समस्त रेफरी बंधुगण महिला उभय टीम रो समस्त पार्टिसिपेंट झील मैंने एवं समस्त कर्मकर्ता ये उपस्थित समस्त बंधुगण निश्चय भाई जो कहले आज मो पाखे स्पोर्ट्स फुटबॉल हो हॉकी हो इवेन क्रिकेट 18 ରୁ 20टा दरखास्त पड़ी विभिन्न ब्लॉक देइछंती किसी जगह आज दी जगह थिला आज कोरुआबाल भी कोरुआबाल रे लाकरा जोर रे थिला ताकू किछि किछि प्रोत्साहन दिखाई विगत दिन में मते प्रभात भाई मो पाखक आसते एवं गत वर्ष जो रूरल स्पोर्ट्स करते मु कहनी एतकी टका देवी बोलिक से जहाँ मागी कलेक्टर सागर आम कथा आम स्पॉन्सर कर एक्जाक्ट मु मन पड़ूनी केते टका दिया 9 लाख दिया तो इथर आम चेष्टा करवा मु जो दिन पर्यंत अच्छी दायित्व निश्चय आपण मान सागर अच्छी विभिन्न जगार आम करवा मु ए वर्ष से कहवाई चाहूली आम गत थर फुटबॉल 21 थर हॉकी एवं महिला टीम को किसी आम आगामी दिन में मासे 2 मास पर आम आरंभ करवा ये फुटबॉल टूर्नामेंट जमी गत थर जमी कराई एसडीसी कप टूर्नामेंट जो होता फुटबॉल से भाया हॉकी करवा एवं महिला टीम मानक नहीं दी जगह राउरकेला एटी करी गोटे जगार आम सारा एबे तो आम 9टा जिला थिला आम एसडीसी एबे 24टा जिला है विभिन्न ब्लॉक को नियाई आम सब झारसुगुड़ा संबलपुर देवगढ़ ये सबू जिला मानू आज एसडीसी रे माननीय मुख्यमंत्री सामिल करछंती सेतिपई आमे समस्त को आमे तांकोठु मध्य आमे टीम जमती स्टेट लेवल कराइतला से भलिया करिया पई हमर चिंता अछि एवं आगामी दिन रे निश्चय आपण मानकर हेल्प मध्य दरकार आपण मानकर गाइडेंस रे सब होबो एवं आगामी दिन रे निश्चय करिवा एवं मु धन्यवाद देबी आज जो भलिया रंगारंग कार्यक्रम अछि सेतेरे मते डाकी 2 शब्द कहवाई मत सुजोग दे प्रभात भाई को एवं समस्त एथलेटिक टीम को समस्त को धन्यवाद ज्ञापन करुच्ची और विशेष आउ कि न कही मोर वक्तव्य अंत धन्यवाद।
बर्तमान अनुरोध करें आम अतिरिक्त जिलापाल महोदय अभिमन्यु सार को से विपद कह
सामान्य श्रीयुक्त शारदा प्रसाद नायक महोदय सामान्य विनोटप महोदय सामान्य एथलेटिक एसोसिएशन जनरल सेक्रेटरी समस्त कर्मकर्ता उपस्थित समस्त अतिथिवृंद आउ समस्त प्लेयर्स समस्त को बहुत बहुत स्वागत अभिनंदन। आज जो टूर्नामेंट आज जो फाइनल मैच है से आम ମୁଁ 2-3 थर देखी आसुली 2-3 दिन आगु जोटा आशा थिला जे कुआरमुंडा निश्चय जितियो बोलिकी तो सेटा आज है किंतु तांको भितरे जो माने टक्करटा है माने बहुत माने गोटे हाई क्लास माने प्रदर्शन से कले इवन टाइब्रेकर होगी टाइब्रेकर पुणी सडन डेथ को भी सडन डेथ भी वन्स नुहे से 3-4 थर से भी कंटिन्यू कला तो माने बहुत बढ़िया माने है आ बाकी रहा ये जो सुंदरगढ़ जिले में ये जो खेलटा को जो प्रोत्साहन दवा कथा डिस्ट्रिक्ट एथलेटिक एसोसिएशन जेबेठू तांकर कार्यभार नहीं प्रेजेंट बॉडी सेबेठू माने सबु क्षेत्र में सबु क्रीडार सबु क्षेत्र में से माने बहुत माने माने सुंदरगढ़ को आगू नहीं सुंदरगढ़ सबु खेल जो टैलेंट अच्छी गोटे बढ़िया प्लाटफर्म से माने आम सार 2-3 वर्ष है देखी आसचु से कबड्डी वॉलीबॉल फुटबॉल सबुथिरे माने माने गोटे स्टेट लेवल रे गोटे बर्तमान आमर ना होगला माने सुंदरगढ़ एथलेटिक एसोसिएशन आते भी मुझे सब कहे जे स्टेट लेवल रे जदि कौन प्रकार टूर्नामेंट हाँपाई जाऊँगी ताहले भेन्यू फास्ट सुंदरगढ़ को से चॉइस कर आमर सुंदरगढ़वासी बहुत सौभाग्य जिनस जे आम यही टाइप आम डेभलप कर सारी आम इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर सो दैट सब स्टेट रे समस्ते आप्रिशिएट कर आशा करुँची जे यही टाइप जो टाइप माने एसोसिएशन ताकर जो कार्यकाली आपको नौ निश्चय सपोर्ट करेंगे आप देखले आम शारदा नायक महोदय मंत्री महोदय से निजे माने केते खेल प्रति केते अवदान अच्छी आगु मुझे शुणी आज माने किछिटा जो कहले माने मते बहुत भल लगिला मोर कृतज्ञता ज्ञापन करुँची आशीर्वाद निश्चय सब डिस्ट्रिक्ट एथलेटिक एसोसिएशन प्रति थाऊ आने कर्तव्य निश्चय करें धन्यवाद थैंक यू
गुड इवनिंग सुंदरगढ़ टिके जोर रे हबो गुड इवनिंग सुंदरगढ़ बहुत खुशी कथा 3 तारीख रु आरंभ होइथिबा हमर वुमेन फुटबॉल चैंपियनशिप आज सरी जाउछि ये टूर्नामेंट सरीनी शारदा भाई कहले टूर्नामेंट आरंभ होइछि गोटे जुग थिला 2000 मसिया रे सीनियर ओपन नेशनल होता सार जयदी ट्रॉफी जोटा फाइनाल मैच होता राउरकेला से मु रेफरी थी मु देखी आयोजन पिला माने केमते रहिबा खाइबा इंडिया महिला फुटबॉल फाइनाल में सेठी थिला पिला नाचुथिले गाउथिले 64 प्रकार खाद्य तैयारी होतिला झारखंड वाला खाउथिले महाराष्ट्र खाउथिले तमिलनाडु खाउथिले एवं जम्मू काश्मीर मध्ये खाउथिले आ समस्त खुशी होतिले आज से शारदा भाई को हम मुख्य अतिथि पाइकरी बहुत गर्वित और सुंदरगढ़ जिलावासी ए टूर्नामेंट को सफल कर रेफरी माने ता पूर्व कहबी किछि हमर सुंदरगढ़ जो आदिवासी झील आज प्यारी खाखा एठी सुंदरगढ़ नहीं भारत रे नहीं कोठी अच्छी स्पेन रे अच्छी ता संगे किए अच्छी मनीषा पाना अच्छी ता संगे किए अच्छी जूली किसान सबुजाक सुंदरगढ़ लाठीपटा कुआरमुंडा ब्लॉक आम सुंदरगढ़ जिलार से माने खेलिले भारत जितुची प्यारी गोल मारिले इंडिया जितुची मनीषा पान्ना डिफेंस रहिले गोल अटकी जाउची इंडिया पई गोल मारी पार नांती से सब अवदान होची शारदा भाई को आरंभ करथिले आज आमे सीमित रहू आज सुंदरगढ़ जिलार जो 22टा महिला दल जदि भारत दल अच्छे 4टा झील सुंदरगढ़ जिलार ओडिशा तरफ जाउछन्ते माननीय मुख्यमंत्री माननीय श्री आशीर्वाद बेहरा फाउ संपादक एवं सुंदरगढ़ जिला जो कर्मकर्ता अच्छा महिला क्रीड़ा को आगे नौकरी से धन्यवाद पात्र ए खेल को जो मैंने परिचालना कले से वर्ष नेशनल जावाई योग्य मत होती ओडिशा तरफ ये 4 जन झील सुंदरगढ़ जिलार ନ୍ୟାସନାଲ ପରୀକ୍ଷା ଦେବେ। ଆସନ୍ତୁ ଆମର ଗୁରୁଜନ ମାନଙ୍କ ଠାରୁ ଆଶୀର୍ବାଦ ନେବା ଯେ ସେମାନେ ନ୍ୟାସନାଲ ରେଫରି ହୁଅନ୍ତୁ, ଆଗକୁ ଯାଆନ୍ତୁ ଏବଂ ଜିଲ୍ଲାର ଖେଳାଳି ମାନଙ୍କ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ରେଫରି ମାନଙ୍କର ମଧ୍ୟ ନାଁ ଆଗ କରନ୍ତୁ। ଖେଳାଳି ମାନେ ଭଲ ଖେଳିବେ, ଖରାପ ଖେଳିବେ, କିନ୍ତୁ ডিসিশন যদি ভুল দিয়ে দেওয়া যায় খেল বন্ধ হয়ে যায়, গন্ডগোল হয়ে যায়, মারপিট হয়ে যায়। কিন্তু আজ সুন্দরগড় মহিলা রেফরি 8 জন ম্যাচ করিকি ইতিহাস সৃষ্টি করেছেন যে খেল কোনসি যেতে বর্ষা হলে মধ্য যেতে যা হলে মধ্য কোনসি পিলা গন্ডগোল করিনি কিংবা কোনসি টিম গন্ডগোল করিনি। খেলাড়ি মানকু এবং ম্যানেজর কোচ মানকু মধ্য আমি সাধুবাদ জ্ঞাপন করিবা। এবং বর্তমান রিনা তির্কি সে আসবে, রেফরি রিনা তির্কি তাকে আমি আয়োজক কমিটি তরফর সম্বোধিত করবু, করতালি স্বাগত করিবা। রিনা তির্কি, বালমতী ওরাম, সুমানি লাকড়া, বাসন্তী কিষান সমস্তে আসবে। তাଙ୍କୁ ଉପଢୌକନ ଦେଇ ଆମେ ସମ୍ବୋଧିତ କରିବା। ବାଲମତୀ ଓରାମ ବାଲିଶଙ୍କରା ବ୍ଲକର ଝିଅ, ଦୁବେଟାନ ଗ୍ରାମର ଝିଅ। ବିନୟ ଭାଇଙ୍କର ଗାଁଙ୍କ ଝିଅ, ରୀନା ହେଉଛି ଶାରଦା ଭାଇଙ୍କ ଗାଁଙ୍କ ଝିଅ, ସୁମାନି ମଧ୍ୟ ଶାରଦା ଭାଇଙ୍କ ଗାଁଙ୍କ ଝିଅ। ସୁମାନି ଲାକରା, ବାସନ୍ତୀ କିଷାନ ଇଏ ହେଉଛି ତୁମଲିଆ ବାଲିଶଙ୍କରା ବ୍ଲକର, ସେ ମଧ୍ୟ ବିନୟ ଭାଇଙ୍କ ଗାଁଙ୍କର ଝିଅ କହିଲେ ଅତ୍ୟୁକ୍ତି ହେବ ନାହିଁ। ତେଣୁ ଏମାନଙ୍କୁ ଆମେ ନିଶ୍ଚିତ ରୂପରେ ସାଧୁବାଦ ଜ୍ଞାପନ କରିବା ଯେ ଆଜି ମହିଳା ଫୁଟବଲକୁ ମହିଳା ରେଫରି ମାନେ ସାକାର କରିଛନ୍ତି। ଜିଲ୍ଲା କ୍ରୀଡ଼ା ସଂସଦ ତରଫରୁ ଆମେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଅନେକ ଅନେକ ସାଧୁବାଦ ଜ୍ଞାପନ କରୁଛୁ। ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଟୁର୍ଣ୍ଣାମେଣ୍ଟ ସରିଯାଇଛି। ଆଜି ପାଇଁ ପ୍ଲେୟାର ଅଫ ଦି ମ୍ୟାଚ୍ ସନ ମହାସ୍ତା, ଜର୍ସି ନମ୍ବର 15 କୁଆରମୁଣ୍ଡା 11 ଫୁଟବଲ ଟ୍ରଫି ଏବଂ 3000 ଟଙ୍କା ଶ୍ରେଷ୍ଠ ଖେଳାଳି ହେଇଛନ୍ତି ଓ ଭଲ ପ୍ରଦର୍ଶନ କରିକିରି ଖେଳ। ସନମ ହାସଦା ସୁନ୍ଦର ଖେଳ ପ୍ରଦର୍ଶନ। ଦୀପକ ଖେଳ ବିଷୟରେ ନିଜର ଭାଷାରେ ଦେଶୀ ଭାଷା थी।
सब मान के मोर बेटे से जोहार जाइसु। मैं यहाँ फुटबॉल खेलना बहुत अच्छा लगला और मोर भाई दादा सब मान देख के मोर इतना सपोर्ट करला है। सब का आई लव यू भाई। थैंक यू सर।
थैंक यू। टूर्नामेंट रे बेस्ट गोलकीपर जोस्ना टपो राउरकेला स्टील प्लांट फुटबल ट्रॉफी एवं 3000 टंका प्रस्तुत करिवे। जोस्ना टपो बढ़िया हाइट अच्छी, गुड गोलकीपिंग, फाइनल जाए तांकर जाइकरी टीम को पहुंचे 3000 टंका। निजर अनुभूति देसी भाषा थी।
सब मन के जय दिसु। यहाँ खेल के बहुत अच्छा लगला। यहाँ के राहक मन सब सुविधा है, सब अच्छा है, ठीक मन भी ग्राउंड भी बहुत अच्छा है।
धन्यवाद धन्यवाद जोस्ना टप्पो बेस्ट गोलकीपर। बेस्ट एमर्जिंग प्लेयर किए हवा कथा, किए हवा कथा बेस्ट एमर्जिंग प्लेयर उभरता हुआ खिलाड़ी यस जर्सी नंबर 5 जोस्ना लाकड़ा कुआरमुंडा ये बॉल धरिले ये पटरु से पट को नहीं जाउथिले दौड़ेला माने बॉल पछरे से आगरे जोस्ना लाकड़ा बेस्ट एवरेज प्लेयर उदीयमान खिलाड़ी टूर्नामेंट रो आशा करूछु गुरुजन माने मुख्य अतिथि सम्मानित माने निश्चित आशीर्वाद देबे सुंदरगढ़ जिला ओडिशा भारत पई आगो को जिबे जोस्ना लाकड़ा दीपक कहि देनो
समस्त तुमको प्रथम गुड इवनिंग एटा आसी की बहुत खुशी लागिला आ किसी भी मैच हेले डाकिबो एटी रहिबा पीबा सब सुविधा अछि आ माने ग्राउंड भी भलो अछि प्रैक्टिस करबा पई भी सब सुविधा अछि
थैंक यू तमे जेबे आसीबो प्रैक्टिस करि पारिबो नो प्रॉब्लम एटी रहिबो खाइबो प्रैक्टिस भी करि पारिबो प्लेयर ऑफ द टूर्नामेंट दीप्ति रानी कुजूर राउरकेला स्टील प्लांट 5000 टंका फुटबॉल मान्यवर आशीर्वाद बेहरा फाउ संपादक सबु खेलाड़ी को उत्साहित करने फाउ तरफ प्रति मैच रे गोटे गोटे फुटबॉल दौरान निश्चित रूप आम फाउ संपादक आशीर्वाद बेहरा को साधुवाद ज्ञापन करवा महिला क्रीडार उन्नति आज जिला क्रीड़ा संसद को साहाय्य कर फुटबॉल ट्रॉफी 5000 टंका प्लेयर ऑफ द टूर्नामेंट सारा से सबु मैच रे बहुत सुंदर खेल प्रदर्शन करी बहुत गोल मारी एवं दल को फाइनाल को नहीं जदिओ रनर्स अप दल तथापि भी श्रेष्ठ खेलाड़ी भाव में 5000 टंका फाउ तरफ फुटबॉल एवं ट्रॉफी प्रदान करा जायछि निजर अनुभूति प्लेयर ऑफ द टूर्नामेंट पाइकरी दीप्ति रानी कुजूर निश्चय दीपक कहब
गुड इवनिंग सर गुड इवनिंग माय फ्रेंड एठी खेली के बहुत भल लागिला ग्राउंड भी भल अछि एमती मैच हले हमें बहुत खेली पारिबो आगो के भी उठी पारिबो खेली के थैंक यू सर
धन्यवाद निश्चित रूप रे आज नेशनल ग्राउंड भलिया ग्राउंड पिला माने पाइछंती टूर्नामेंट रे सिलेक्टर हिसाब रे हमें प्रथम 3 तारिख रो आज पर्यंत पूर्वतन जातीय खिलाड़ी कार्तिक रक्षा महोदय को पाइथिलु एवं से पिला चयन करिसंती हमर जिला क्रीड़ा संस्था तरफ गोटे छोटिया उपढौकन दे आम सम्मानित करूँ कार्तिक रक्षा जो टाइम से खेलुथिले समस्ते जानिछंती जमी रेफरी गुरुत्वपूर्ण खेल सेमती मेडिकल टीम गुरुत्वपूर्ण सीडीएमओ ऑफिस रु जिला प्रशासन तरफ आमको प्रतिदिन एम्बुलेंस 3 जन मेडिकल स्टाफ जोगाई दौले तेणु जिला प्रशासन को आम निश्चित भाव साधुवाद ज्ञापन करूँ मेडिकल टीम जो 3 जन मेडिकल स्टाफ अच्छा समस्त को आम अनुरोध करूँ से आसवे और आम संबर्धित करूँ करताल स्वागत करवा पिला इंजुरी हेले सांगे सांगे आसते भौणी बड़ भाई हमारा डॉक्टर सार भी अच्छा किंतु डॉक्टर सार बोधे सेवा करने डकरा हो से अनुपस्थित अच्छी तेणु निश्चित रूप से मेडिकल स्टाफ आमर अति प्रिय जो खेल हेले आम सीडीएम ऑफिस जिला प्रशासन तरफ मेडिकल सुविधा खेलाड़ी पाई था तेणु आम निश्चित रूप से गर्वित सीडीएम सुंदरगढ़ जिला प्रशासन कार्यक्रम आगामी दिन में आम टूर्नामेंट रे जिला क्रीड़ा संस्था तरफ चैंपियन को छाड़ी थर्ड और फोर्थ प्राइज जो मैंने सेमिफाइनल आसते आम 10,000 टंका एवं प्राइज देवाई योजना करुँ फोर्थ पोजिशन कलिंग स्पोर्ट्स फेडरेशन राउरकेला अनुरोध करूँ प्रतिनिधि को से आसिक 10,000 टंका एवं ट्रॉफी अतिथि ग्रहण करेंगे अंजलि बरुआ जे कि जूनियर नेशनल खेली टीम रो कैप्टन थिले कलिंग स्पोर्ट फेडरेशन रो आछंती करदम स्वागत करबा। टाउन एस्को सुंदरगढ़ चमत्कार खेल खेलिकी सेमिफाइनल विदाय नहीं किंतु तृतीय स्थान अधिकार करछि। तांको अनुरोध करिवो तांकर रिप्रेजेंटेटिव जे अछंती आसीबे एवं 10,000 टंका ट्रॉफी ग्रहण करिवे। ओहो रश्मितापुर ये रश्मितापुर किए जानिछ जेते बेले ओडिशा नेशनल गेम्स रे चैंपियन हेतिला गुवाहाटी रे से एई लोक गोल मार के जितैथिला ओडिशा को। ऐसे रश्मितापुर सुंदरगढ़ रानी बगचार्य ये चाकरी करुच्ची रश्मितापुर को ऐतिहासिक खेल ताकू आम तार एक्सपीरियंस मात्र 2 मिनिट पर अनुरोध करूँ। एक्सपीरियंस
समस्त के मोर धन्यवाद आ सबू मोर भौणी मान के समस्त को बहुत धन्यवाद। एतकी दिन आसिक खेल इने सब एंजॉय कल आ खाना पीना सब ठीक होता मुई भी इने रही आ पड़िया सब वन थिला सब इने खेलिकी समस्ते एगेन नेशनल इंटरनेशनल समस्ते प्लेयर बाहरतु यहाँ मुई भगवान की प्रार्थना करछे। आ इने जेहेतु मुई लोकल छुआ तो मुई भी तमके मान के सबके कोऑपरेट करबी जहाँ हवा। धन्यवाद
धन्यवाद। रश्मितापुर ये ओडिशा को नेशनल गेम्स रे चैंपियन करथिले गुवाहाटी रे जोटा हेतिला वर्तमान रनर्स ऑफ राउरकेला स्टील प्लांट समस्त खिलाड़ी कोच मैनेजर आसवे एवं अतिथि पुरस्कार ग्रहण करेंगे। कर्तव्य स्वागत करवा रनर्स ऑफ टीम राउरकेला स्टील प्लांट राउरकेला। रनर्स ऑफ ट्रॉफी सांगरे 20,000 टंका रनर्स ऑफ राउरकेला स्टील प्लांट 2023 फुटबॉल चैंपियनशिप। Oh, now champion team. Champion Kuarmunda 11, Women Football Championship 2023. समस्त चैंपियन टीम खिलाड़ी मैनेजर कोच पुरस्कार ग्रहण करतु चैंपियन ट्रॉफी 30,000 टंका चैंपियन ट्रॉफी संगे 30,000 नगद टंका जिला क्रीड़ा संघ तरफ अशेष अशेष कृतज्ञता ज्ञापन करुचु कृतज्ञता ज्ञापन करुचु ग्राउंड में दिलीप एवं राकेश जी कि सुंदर भाव में पड़िया को अति जातीय स्तर में पड़िया कर प्रमुख भूमिका ग्रहण करते मुन्ना भाई जी कि पिलांकर रहिबा खाइबा सब देखुले आमर स्टेडियम केयरटेकर भाव में अच्छा आम साधुवाद ज्ञापन करुचु साधुवाद ज्ञापन करुचु समस्त अतिथि सम्मानित अतिथि बहुमूल्य समय देकर आसी आम गहन में खिलाड़ी को उत्साहित कर धन्यवाद ज्ञापन करुचु सीडीओ ऑफिस आसवा मेडिकल टीम प्रेस एवं इलेक्ट्रोनिक्स मीडिया लाइव टेलीकास्ट वाला स्पोर्ट्स केपीआई जी कि सूर्य कटक आसिक आमको ये खेल सीधा प्रसारण सारा दुनिया को जनाऊले धन्यवाद ज्ञापन करुचु जिला क्रीड़ा संसद समस्त कर्मकर्ता ये उपस्थित दर्शक सपोर्टिंग स्टाफ सुंदरगढ़वासी